Hi, I'm Scott the Engineer, and on Monday's wrap-up show, we got into a conversation about wiring in the studio. Howard was pulling wiring from under the console, and he kind of didn't like it. And then we talked about my orgasm tape. Now, people say that was fake, but hey, I'm known for realism. I never fake anything, especially orgasms.
Howard keeps bumping into cables that Scott says aren't there, and I'm missing something there, Gary. Are they there or are they not there?
They're there. They're there. There's cables underneath Howard's console, and so I hate to give Scott shit, but it was such a classic Scott conversation. I said, Scott, we probably 2 times in the last 2 months, I've had to have him do the rewiring down there. Hey, there's wires that are loose down there. So Howard and I were talking. And Howard's got 3 monitors in front of him. One of them is, Gary Page 1. One of them, Howard plays his stuff off of. One of them is the monitor where he looks at calls that are being screened. Mm-hmm. So they all blacked out. I didn't see it, but Howard goes, the monitors just all went out. So I go out to Scott. I said, listen, Scott, there's a bunch of wires under the console, and Howard's monitor is blacked out. He goes, well, that's impossible. Right? So I'm like, okay. And what I think he was saying is there may be wires there.
But that's not the cause of the monitors going out.
So I'm like, well, could you go in and take a look at it? So he goes in and looks at it, and then Howard kicks them again, and the monitors go out right in front of us. And Scott goes, oh, okay. So it was really a nuance, but I could tell what really pissed Howard off. Howard goes, Scott, you got to wrap these cables up. And so Scott, a little bit sarcastically, said, yes, I need to wrap those cables up. And there was a little bit of sarcasm in his voice, and that irritated Howard.
Understandably.
Yes.
And so it went from impossible to possible, and then he tops it off by sarcastically responding to Howard, telling him to get it done.
Yeah, and he had a little bit of a smile on his face, which it was very funny. It's funny when it's not me.
Yeah. So Scott was like being a joke. Sometimes he's a jokester. I don't know if he was joking if you heard his orgasm clip today, but
he's going to come in and say that he took it very seriously, but he had a little bit of a cavalier attitude today that I didn't know where it was coming from.
All right, we'll see if we can find out where that was coming from. And then at the end, Heather came in, who was with Beth, and talked about how she has no TV in her place. And Robin led a whole conversation about how your kids should eat and with chicken McNuggets and this and that. I don't know if I could have survived without a TV in my place, Gary, growing up.
I like to think, remember the show on HBO, Dream On?
Yes.
Remember the start of that show where
plopped right in front of the TV.
And it would show the Brady Bunch and all these different shows. I was like, yeah, that was me. And you know what? I always say very proudly that me spending all those years in front of the TV is why I got the job here. Howard wanted, before the internet and all that other shit, I could remember the stupid songs, the stupid movies, the theme songs, who was on what show, who did what. That was my value.
You're preaching to the choir here. I wouldn't have a career if it wasn't for television. But we need to interrupt this fascinating conversation with a fascinating conversationalist. What's with this cavalier attitude? Is Gary categorizing you unfairly?
There was something going on today. You were being a bit of a jokester, and I could tell Howard said, we got to wrap these wires up, and you go, yes, we have to wrap these wires up. You were like being a little sarcastic.
Not really. I mean, there are
something going on there.
I didn't see any wires, so I don't know. No. There are wires, and we thought they were out of the way. I mean, that they were supposed to be taped. We've had this conversation before.
Right, but I told you that there were wires there, and I left out the part where he goes, I said, well, the wires are out again. And he goes, well, Howard has very long legs.
And he does.
So it's Howard's fault? It's Howard's fault?
No, it's not his fault. We're going to take care of it. I told Evan to make sure that they're lifted off the floor and they're hanging on the board that's down there. And
that's what I said. Yeah. Howard said to him, he goes, Scott, they make a tube. You take the tube and you tape it up top so that nobody can get to it.
We don't need a tube, but there's also a power outlet strip down there, which has to be moved as well. So
how did it go from impossible to this, though?
You did say to me, I said, Howard's got wires down there. You didn't. You said, that's impossible.
Well, because I've been through this before with Evan. When it happened before, I said, make sure these wires are out of the way.
Yeah, but then the answer would be, I can't believe that. You said it was impossible as if the wires could have no chance of having anything to do with Howard's screen's blackout. Then when you saw it,
I still believe that those wires down there, because they're mostly TV stuff, have nothing to do with those screens blacking out.
Then why were the screens blacking out?
The screens black out, we've been through this before. That's an updating profit thing that happens. We've been through this with the person that involved in that. So the screens do black out, so do mine. On profit every once in a while. I think they're two separate issues.
But Howard kicked the wires, and then the
understand.
screen's blacked out.
Is that a weird coincidence? Like Howard kicks the wire on the screen?
I think that's a weird coincidence, yes.
I'm sorry.
I do.
Sorry.
You know how crazy that sounds, right? If I kick a wire and the monitor goes out, and then it happens again, that's a coincidence?
Yes. I do.
You know what I think it is? I think that down there, within that mix of TV wires,
there should be nothing.
Hold on. Is down there in that mix of TV wires is a power strip that controls the 3 monitors that should not be anywhere near Howard's foot.
I don't believe that.
Okay.
We'll figure it out, but I don't believe that.
Okay. So this is Evan's fault and the guy's updating Prophet's fault.
No.
And a little bit of TV.
Yeah.
And TV.
It's not my
TV.
fault.
Clearly.
Yeah,
Well, Howard
never my
kicked it.
fault.
It's his fault.
And Howard's long legs.
It's Howard's
Congrats
long
to that.
legs, yeah. If he didn't have such long legs, we wouldn't have this conversation.
All right. I'll move off of this and move on to something more comfortable, which was your orgasm.
Oh,
clip.
my. Yeah.
Were
They
you,
caught me on a bad day.
now, were you taking that seriously? Were you joking around a little bit? What was your motivation there? How did you work
A little
that?
both. It was the easy, obviously, you get. You don't get?
No, what's that?
It comes from Easy Evan, which everybody makes fun of me. Scott's easygoing.
Right.
He doesn't.
Oh, so you were doing a callback in
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't.
that was
I
a
didn't
reference.
I didn't catch that.
You didn't
but go
catch
on.
that. Okay. So,
Okay.
yeah, that was,
And then the rest.
the rest was kind of, simulation.
And were Richard and Sal encouraging you, or did you do that on your own?
No, they were sitting there.
But is yours, because they asked me to do it.
I think that's a little over the top.
Right. But was it based on any reality?
Not really.
Are you usually quiet when you're doing that?
Quiet, yeah. I'm quiet. I'm a lot quieter. I do make a little noise, but not much.
Not like that,
Not like that.
or like that, like what Benjy just did.
That was Benjy.
That's me.
Did Richard and Sal understand you were doing a callback in the beginning?
I think they got it.
Oh, but you didn't confirm that. You weren't sure.
No. I mean, they laughed, and
Whose do you think was creepiest, JD's, Ronnie's, or Scott's?
Ronnie's.
Why?
Because he's my grandfather. I think that you get to a certain age where I don't want to think of you as a sexual being.
Benji, you agree?
I don't find them creepy, but like I thought Scott, I found yours the least sincere. It didn't turn me on one bit.
I'm sorry I didn't turn you on. Maybe we'll go in a private room.
But
and I'll
Ronnie
cry.
sounded like it sounded real to me. I don't know if that's really how he sounds.
Oh, you thought that was real? That was
That was pretty good, Gary.
He was doing
actually.
porn stars.
Yours just got to me too.
So you don't think Ronnie's really like that when push comes to shove?
I think Ronnie's a dirty talker, but I don't think he moans like that.
Oh, so you think he's quiet like Scott is?
I think he's like, most guys aren't screamers and yellers. It's just for movies.
well, not screaming, but don't you like?
Yeah, but that's okay. That's the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly. That's
the
the
whole
whole thing.
1.25 seconds. And it'll go on for like 10 seconds.
I mean, you may do it like that.
Now, how did this compare to the guy who came in with the world's sexiest voice today? Did Howard learn anything from him, or
They learned that when a guy proclaims himself something, it doesn't mean it's true. But it was, people were like, "How come you put that guy on? You're having all these big guests on." But that's like what we do. We brought the guy in to see what his story was. It was goofy.
and Joe, took a lot of pride in what he did, and he said as a kid, as his voice got deeper, people had told him that he had a really sexy voice.
I thought it was a lot like, like your neighbor, the kid can sing, and everybody, they might be the best singer on the block, and everyone says, "Oh, you should be a professional singer." People must say, "Oh, you should be in radio. You have this great voice. You have such a sexy voice." But maybe he does just for the neighborhood. I don't know if he's the sexiest voice.
Sexiest voice in the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's going for something bigger than that.
Right.
He could, with work, he has a nice deep voice.
Yeah.
And if he had the proper training, he could be an announcer. Sexy voice, I didn't get it, so it didn't work for me. But he could be an announcer.
Who here do you think has the sexiest voice?
I can't
on the
just
staff?
guys. I Benjy. I love Benjy's voice.
No, I'm serious.
I'm told that all the time.
Yeah,
that I have
you're
an
the best.
incredible voice.
With your eyes, with your blue eyes.
Not even if you don't see my eyes. I'm told, which is funny because I know it's squeaky, but I'm told all the time I have the sexiest voice.
I will tell you who a lot of women have told me. Have
Thank
you ever
you.
heard Fred you ever hear Fred to be a DJ?
Yes.
Like when Fred's, talking, Fred's got this sort of smooth, sort of calming voice. I've heard women say he's got a great voice.
I'd like to take Fred on. We call people anonymously, and we'll see who doesn't call the police.
Hey, it's Gary Dell'Abate, Baba Booey. On Tuesday's wrap-up show, Robin Quimmer stopped by. That was a big deal because Robin hasn't been by the show for, almost a year and a half, right when her illness started. She came by, she answered questions from listeners, questions from me, questions from Benjy. It was very interesting and great to have her back. Here's how it went.
Let's start off with Paul McCartney. And whenever Paul McCartney, he's gone from a dream pet project to his third trip up here, which is pretty amazing. Right?
When I think of how much time I spent trying to get him up here the first time, years, literally, I think it was 10 years in a row, he would be the first call I would make every year for Howard's birthday. I figure shoot high, and I would always get shot down. And yeah, now that, it's fair to say that Paul McCartney is a regular on the Howard Stern show. In fact, I was pitching another guest last week, and I said, Paul McCartney has made this a regular stop whenever he's got something to promote.
And he has a good time with Howard. And he's sitting there on the couch, very comfortable, answering every question about all the songs that he's written. And it's the one guest, though, where I think you see Howard he's not nervous, but he definitely is in awe because this is a Beatle he's talking to.
I was going to say, and I don't mean this in a bad way at all, but Howard becomes a fan. I've seen Howard be a fan. Like, Howard's a fan of a show, but at the end of the day, it's still Howard is watching the show. Howard's a fan in a way, like the excitement, you can really feel it. Like you know that Paul has had an influence on his life. There's not many people that fit that bill.
Yeah, and he's looking at him sort of as the kid growing up watching the Beatles, and he talked about how whatever they did, he did. They were trendsetters for a lot of people, but obviously him. And at the end of the interview, Howard gave a genuine thank you, and you can tell it wasn't lip service, and Paul appreciated that, and I thought that was a sweet moment.
Yeah, Howard went to a lot of different places today. I even thought that that you always get like a little crumb of what his and John's relationship is. And I thought the story he told about how he would, when he was in school, he would say, I've written some songs, and people would be like, cool. And John goes, well, yeah, I got some songs too. Like right from the get-go at 15, they're like, well, you want to do this? Let's do this.
And also how they describe the way they collaborate. Paul's saying, he's writing getting better, and the easy thing would be, to write whatever. And John says it can't get much worse, and how they were just a match made in heaven. And it reminds me a lot of this young lady coming here now with Howard, because they just gel in a way that is sort of like you don't script that stuff. Either you click or you don't. And when it's right, you can do some legendary stuff. And Robin, so glad to see you here.
Yes, I thought I'd come down and say hi to the wrap-up show today. And it's funny that you should mention that, because that thought occurred to me when he was talking about that writing process between him and John.
Because with you and Howard, it always seems, I know you guys have had your ups and downs, but there's just a natural flow, natural chemistry, and you both feel very comfortable with one another. And you've got millions and millions of people listening, hanging on your every word, which is sort of Beatles-esque, because they had the same type of effect on people. Well,
I just think it's when that collaboration is right, you just find whatever idea you had just got pumped up, like on steroids, because they just take it to the next level for you. It's like, oh, here's a great idea. It was sort of like, when I just happened to, yesterday it happened when I just said, oh, they're doing this Dr. Ruth Broadway show. And Howard said, well, how great would it be if Pam Anderson played Dr. Ruth? And then all of a sudden it became a completely different idea.
And I would imagine it's effortless at this point with you guys. Yeah. And that's, as an audience, you sort of can appreciate that over time. And I think with McCartney, it's the same thing with Lennon. They just were the perfect marriage. And of course, the results speak for themselves.
Yeah, I would say that Howard's like the world's greatest dance partner, because he leads and he makes you such a great dancer that you don't realize when you're trying to dance by yourself, you're not really as good as you thought you were. But seriously, like I'll go in there and I'll start talking to him, and he just starts leading me, and I was like, well, this is so effortless. And then you go talk to somebody else, you're like, this is so fucking hard. You must be dealing with that a lot now when you're on your book tour, right? You have to deal. Some of your interviews, but you get some dumb.
But you just basically tell your story, or you do whatever you're going to do. Sometimes it seems you don't look for that collaboration.
No, you look. Sometimes you can't find any collaboration.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why you just bother. Right. I know what I'm going to say, and I know what I want to do, and I'll just throw this in here or there. I'm not looking for what I get when I'm talking to Howard.
It sounds like with this extra interview, though, that you did with Beth, there was a little bit more than that.
Beth was amazing, because when we sat down, she says, oh, I'm so nervous about the interview. And I said, what are you nervous about? And she said, well, I want to do a good job and, I want to, get to something really substantive. And I said, well, you have a perspective on this that no one else has. And she was like, what? And I said, you know what Howard actually went through. No one else has this knowledge. And from that, she says, yes, you got to say that this is what we're going to talk about. And that's sort of how the interview rolled out.
Is Howard's ego going to be out of control after he watches this interview?
Yes, I really do think he'll, think he has the ability to heal, and he'll be touching people, laying on hands, and doing the whole thing.
You know what this makes me think of? Remember when Howard saved the guy from the bridge?
Yes.
And then he started playing Mariah Carey's Hero. And she go, you can be my hero. And he's like, yes, I am a hero. That was like balloon head.
I mean, it could get to that point again.
Hey, did you ever get to a point that you were like trying magical type stuff?
Trying magical type stuff, I don't consider it magical, but I did a lot of things that were not necessarily, in the cancer rule
like
book.
going to a healer, that kind of
No, I didn't go to a healer, but I had a Reiki master. I did reflexology a lot. I did everything I could to lower my stress level because, it's very stressful to have this and then go through these treatments and wonder if they're going to work out. And so I did a lot of things that were calming and healing in that way.
This is a really personal question, but I'm curious. Did you pray?
Did I pray? I didn't ever do that kind of thing, where you're sitting there going, dear
God, if you let me
Lord,
out.
please. No, that never really happened. I think it happened in other ways. Like, boy, I really want to get out of this. It wasn't like a prayer to any particular God.
But you never lost your energy. Like you never lost your.
I did. I was faking it. That was that character that comes.
That character's pretty amazing because, we talked about this when you were out, but you were on the air a couple days after. We know what you went through, and I'm not going to single out Benjy, but other people, come in late, have different issues. You're battling this, yet you're on the air every single day. But I would think that's kind of what motivated you and kept you going because during that time. You were Robin on the Howard Stern show, and you got to think about that.
For 4 hours every day, I didn't have to be sick. And I could just sit and have fun with people. And while that microphone was on, I really didn't feel pain. I really wasn't uncomfortable. I was there. I was in a zone. I go into a zone with the show. And so the rest of the world doesn't really matter.
Is it strange being back here live in studio?
Yeah, it is a little strange. The first day... I've had, the camera view of Howard.
Right.
The whole time I was at home. And so the first day when the console was way up high and all I could see was the top of his head, I was like, oh, that's weird. I can't see him.
But wasn't it also weird for you to come into, I mean, you came into a different office.
Well, the surroundings have changed radically and it's really beautiful. And, there's a bit of a different attitude. It's much more professional. I just noticed today that Paul McCartney's name was on the door of his green room.
You don't even know the half of it.
And
Do you know that we give out gift bags to the guests?
Well, Howard, you said something about a gift bag to me yesterday or the day before, and I was like, oh, we've even got a gift bag, and there's little snacks.
Did you see the bidet in the bathroom?
No, there's no bidet in the
but did you notice that even our, this is my favorite.
The bathroom has no tickle chair.
That's right. Right. Our bathroom here that the guests would go in was a storage facility. So at one point, there was a tickle chair was in there. The RoboSpank was in there. There would be a giant closet. Sometimes it would be open with props of like dildos and everything.
Right, yeah.
That's
there were
gone.
days, because I used to go in there to do my makeup, and I'd back up and fall into the tickle chair trying to get my makeup on.
Those days are gone.
I thought you just wanted to be tickled.
Getting back to McCartney for a second, Gary and I were saying in the beginning, it's the guest that you see. Howard becomes this fan with Paul, and he does a great interview, but it's like one of the only times you'll see Howard act that way. Is there anybody else who he acts that way with, as far as you can, with Rickles a little bit? Maybe, like, I'm trying to think of other people that he does that with.
Yeah, because I'd have to think about that for a little while. But there are, you definitely get those times. Well, the first time it happened, and I always think this is funny. Like our very first guest,
Soupy
Sales, and I had been working with Howard only, I don't know, less than a year at that point. And, I thought he was amazing right from the very beginning. And then, all I knew of Soupy Sales was the dopey, stupid roles he'd do in movies and the guest shots on TV talk shows. And so I didn't really think that much of Soupy. And Howard's like, oh my God, Soupy Sales is coming in. And I'm like, what? You're excited about Soupy Sales? He's like, Robin, you have no idea. And he did. He did this gushingly fan-based interview. And Soupy loved it, of course.
Little did you know how that relationship would play out over time.
Yeah, we had
course.
no idea in the future we'd be at odds with Soupy and actually at war. But that first interview, and I was like, wow, that's your idol, huh?
Were you upset that Howard didn't realize that your book was dedicated to him?
Well, it was such an aside, yesterday when I was with Beth. And I had sent the book to him, and then I didn't hear anything. And I thought, well, maybe he just doesn't think that much of the book being dedicated to him. And then she said, Robin, do you realize he didn't know that the book was dedicated to him until I pointed it out to him on Sunday? And I'm like, are you kidding me? And she's like, no, he skipped right over that part, went to the meat of the book, and never even saw it.
Eric in Jersey, welcome to the Wrap-Up Show.
Thanks, John. I just wanted to check in with Rob and let her know that I'm a devoted listener. I hated the secrecy surrounding, why you weren't in the studio. But after the explanation last week or the week before, I wanted to thank you because I felt like as a listener, I had a role in your recovery.
Yes,
and I
absolutely.
felt like I was part of, I did my part by shutting my mouth, listening to the show, and just hoping that everything turned out okay. So
yeah, people don't realize how much of a therapy it was for me to be able to get up and just have the show to do every day, and not to have it focus on me and how I'm doing all the time.
Did you ever get out of the zone and something like jarred you that we were talking about that emotionally was very, very tough to handle?
I remember when Roseanne's Tom Arnold came in, and at that time I had an ileostomy. Mm-hmm. And Tom Arnold came in and he started talking about how he blew out his butt with oxycodone and had to have a temporary ileostomy. I was like, that motherfucker. I wasn't having fun. I wasn't doing oxycodone, and I'm in the same shape.
It was interesting because I talked to Robin about this off the air, and I realized I have never talked to her about it on the air. So when the guests would come in, I would have to say to the guests, and by the way, Robin's not in studio. She's doing the show from home via ISDN line, so just don't reference that she's not here. The audience knows she's not here, but don't say, where's Robin? Because it slows the show down. And it was such a social study. Some people would be like really cool, and some people would get like this almost like funeralistic look and tone. I remember Bradley Cooper getting very serious and going, I know, how is Robin? But people would take on this tone, but everyone would look at me like, I know. They would grab my hand. I'm like, I'm not the sick one.
I also love when the guests were in there and you would start speaking, they would look to your booth and start talking to your booth, even though
George Takei was so much fun to watch because he always talked to the booth. He never stopped talking to the booth when I spoke.
And the other weird thing was there was about a half a dozen people who weren't big fans of the show, didn't know the show really well. And I would tell them that, and it seemed, in my mind, for some reason, they all seemed to be English. And they would go, fuck you, I'm going right in, and go, where the fuck is Robin?
But some of the other things, because I was watching everyone, I could see everyone through I was Skyped the TV feed. And so I could see everyone as they were in the studio. And there were, sometimes the strippers or the porn stars didn't quite get the explanation.
Right.
And there were people who'd be looking up in the sky. Where's that woman coming from?
I promise you it was explained to all of them.
Hey, if it didn't make a difference to anyone, but it was just purely how you felt about it, do you like doing it better from home or coming in?
Well, there's certainly an ease to just walking down my hall and sitting there, but it's much better to be in the studio.
Why?
It's much better because there are things that, I can only see what the camera decides to show me at home. And sometimes the camera didn't work. That was another thing. Every once in a while there was a technical problem and I'd be doing the show completely blind. And so that never worked. And you always had that that fear that technically something will drop out. At least if I'm here, it can be compensated
What
for.
about, because I always wondered about this, because I know when I'm doing the show with Howard, there's a lot of eye contact going on
Right.
between Howard and I that tells me what to do or not do.
Right.
That must have been really missed.
I adapted. There was one day that I totally lost the video feed, and we had guests in, and it was a band. I can't remember what band it was, and it was very hard at that point because there were so many elements.
Right.
And I said, I just got to lay back. I can't do much because I don't know what's happening.
Right.
Your relationship with Howard, you guys have always been close, but I would imagine your ordeal has brought you even closer. Did you even think that was possible, number one? And number two?
I still don't think it brought us closer. It just, things had to be done and exercised that had never, switches had to be flipped that had never needed flipping before. That was the only thing it felt like to me. I've always been sort of a self-sufficient human being, and all of a sudden I didn't need just a little help. I needed a huge amount of help, and he just took over.
Yeah, I think for me, watching this whole thing go down with you two, is the headline is, you think of some of the great partnerships in the history of entertainment. You talk about John Lennon and McCartney, and, Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis, they had this thing, and none of them lasted.
No.
People burn out on each other, and the story for me was this incredible 33, 35-year friendship that you guys never sort of had to really acknowledge.
No, it was just like, it just sort of sat in a box and never got used. And so it was just like, all right, this actually works. All these, we never tested it before, but the system works.
Another person you said was very close and really caring during this was none other than the great Ronnie Munn, which surprised some people because they don't necessarily think that Ronnie is that kind of guy.
So sensitive and so sweet. He's amazing.
Oh, let's not get carried away. Huh?
No, he was there visiting me every time he could, and
True.
just texting me little notes of encouragement or just wishing me a happy holiday. I was just like, wow, there's Ronnie. Ronnie's right there.
No one knows that side of you.
Only me.
They probably won't ever know that side of me.
Somebody that works here closely with us described Ronnie as a big ball of mush.
Yeah.
Who said that?
I'm not going to tell you.
It really is true, though. I mean, he's got a very soft center.
I hear that from somebody that lives in my house, too.
Why are you embarrassed by
That
being
Dudley.
called a big ball of mush?
Hey, come on, man. That's a little gay, don't you think?
What's gay about it?
I don't know. Big ball of mush. I call my son's dog a big bowl of mush.
Is he gay?
He might be. Who knows? He's always smelling my dog's ass. So,
But you realize, I mean, Howard, Ronnie, you can attest this better than I can, but the show is a family in a way. And when this kind of stuff goes down, people show up or they don't, I guess. They're there for you or they're not. And I know some people...
And sometimes they show up and you say, don't.
That's where I'm going with this, Benjy. You mentioned that, of the people that visited you, the one that you feared, if you will, was Benjy. Not that I'm sure you didn't appreciate the sentiment,
it was
of course.
wonderful that Benjy was trying. Yes, absolutely. But, I was in a state that I just didn't think I could handle.
Which is totally cool, but people don't
Handle
understand.
Benjy.
I wasn't stalking. Robin, you kept giving me a message back like, how about this Friday? Try me this Friday. I think Friday would be
Yeah,
good.
and
Then
I
I'd write
figured
back
you-
on Friday.
But I just didn't know what else to say. I mean, how can you say, please stop bothering me. I don't want to see you right now.
I would have been fine just to say, that's lovely. I'll let you know when it's a good time.
Can I jump in here?
I didn't think of that, Benjy. Now I'll know what to write.
Benjy sent me the text exchanges with you. Uh-huh. And the best way I could describe it is Benjy was really trying to see you, and you were like a girl who was being pursued by a guy who didn't want to say fuck off. So you'd say, like, maybe next week, but most guys would get it. You were hoping, and they didn't. That's what I got.
That was a specific. Try 5 o'clock on Friday.
Wasn't bad.
I
but,
don't think so.
Andy in South Carolina, you're on the wrap-up show.
Hey, Robin, glad you're back and healthy. For what it's worth, I did offer prayers for that imaginary man in the sky. But the reason I wanted to call was while you were out, it seemed like you were a little more, your opinions were a little stronger and controversial, confrontational with Howard. Am I imagining that? That's before I knew what was going on. You just seemed to be a little more bolder in your opinions. Was that the case when you were out sick?
I don't necessarily think that was the case. I didn't think I was changing in any way. I do know that I sort of abandoned my vow not to emasculate men. I was like, I got to just go on automatic.
So who'd you
here.
get? Who do you remember getting?
Well, of course, JD all the time. And there were lots of other people. There were lots of other people. The knife was flying around, wasn't it, Ronnie?
Yes, it was. even from your house.
Yesterday, when JD left the studio, you said, poor JD. You made a comment about that.
Yeah.
Now, is JD growing up in front of your eyes, do you think, or do you think he needs to grow up a little bit?
JD reminds me of Richard Christie at a certain point in his evolution with the show.
So JD's eventually going to take stuff in his ass? Like,
but Robin, because I've had this conversation, what changed for Richard?
I don't know exactly when the change occurred, but Richard came out of his shell and he started interacting with the world. His self-esteem elevated, and I think it was when he realized his connection to the show meant a lot to people outside of the show in that world that means something to him.
Now, God help me for saying this, because I know I'm going to get shot in the head, but back in the day, way, way, way back in the day, there were some elements of Fred that were JD-like, and what I thought changed for him, and I mean this as a high compliment, was when Fred met a woman that he really loved, it changed him, and I think that was some of it for Richard, too.
But I think Richard wouldn't have even found that woman.
Right.
Unless he could get out of his own way. I mean, he had to come out of that shell. Yes, she was right in the office, but he still had to come out.
My point is, I would love to someday find the right woman for JD.
Yeah, but I think there's going to be, there has to be a little more work done on JD before that can happen.
Right. What type of work? Like, what do you think he needs to do?
Again, he has to start feeling better about himself. He has to start thinking well of himself. I mean, he puts himself down before. The reason he can't finish a sentence is because he's critiquing the sentence before he says it. And then he just gives up on it. So he has to get to a point where he thinks he has a valid opinion. He thinks what he says is worth hearing and that he's an okay guy.
Right. We have to stop introducing him to strippers and prostitutes.
Well, that's another problem because he doesn't know how to talk to women anymore.
Is there anybody who's treated you differently since you've been back, or is it just business as usual? Or
Sal hugs me a lot. I mean, every time he sees me, he hugs me.
Does he give you that voice? The voice Sal puts on, his sympathy?
It's not that, he just hugs me. He's got a big grin on his face and he hugs me. So
I wonder how many candles he lit. He looks like, that guy's a candle lighter.
He looks like a candle lighter, and he probably talked to that Long Island medium. Exactly. I bet you that's what's going on there.
Oh, I can guarantee he's done that.
For sure.
And then some, right? Early in the show, Howard was talking about the Ventura Stern ticket.
Yes.
And how support has been growing for this. And
well, there was an article. Did he say it was in Forbes magazine?
Forbes, yes.
Oh, okay. I got to take a look at that, see what was actually written.
So it's getting a little traction here, and Howard's like, how am I going to have time to be the vice president of the United States?
It took goodness. How much time did it take him when he was running for governor?
Right. Come on. He's got to do it.
He does have to do it, right? And the thing is, I could see Jesse Ventura putting him on the ticket. Like, this is quickly drifting from a bit into reality.
Robin, you're really for it?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
I don't say I would vote for them, but he has to run.
No, but you're really for Howard doing it as a personal thing for his life, that he would enjoy it.
Yes.
Huh.
Listen, I don't think Howard could take the pay cut.
Well, wait a minute. I figure we're going to still be doing everything and he'll be vice president.
That's going to happen.
We're just moving the show to Blair House.
So radio show, AGT, and vice president.
Absolutely.
That'd be a very interesting
Has that ever been done before?
Yeah. Back in the 70s,
as
Carter
Jesse said, you're not supposed to be a career politician. You're supposed to still continue your regular life.
I could see Howard was just sitting there and he goes, Ugh, this fucking re-election. What did I say? Another 4 years. Whose fucking idea was this?
And you're part of the cabinet, I guess.
Absolutely.
Is there a position that you'd want in particular, or just want to be part of the team?
He said you'll be in charge of vegetables, but you could give me the whole food thing, the FDA or the Department of Agriculture.
And what would you institute? What's your platform?
Well, quite frankly, we would go back to old-fashioned farming. Everybody's going to have to become Amish.
I'll tell you what I would not be good at. I would not be a good communications director. I would definitely be one of those people who would immediately start fighting with the press from the podium.
You're not going to be the press secretary? Come on.
What's your role, Gary? What do you see yourself as?
I don't know. The communications director, but I watch those people all the time. I guess you go in every day you take the same shit from these people. They just bait you, and then they just wait for the one day where you lose it, and then they show that over and over again.
Well, you could be chief of staff.
I don't know.
On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we talked about a plastic surgeon who called in and had some recommendations for some of the staff. And thankfully, we had Sal Governale here to lead us down the path of what makes you beautiful in the morning. And you're not going to believe what he has to say. Enjoy.
On to Dr. Shiner, who, and if you go to the website, you'll see the photos that he worked with, and so there's sort of before afters, if you will. And Gary, you were the first one in, and it sounds like you were interested in doing some of what he suggested.
I'd like to try a little light Botox.
Would you?
No. I saw what he meant. First of all, let's work backwards.
Okay.
I'm not sawing my fucking jaw to move my gum line.
No, not an option?
No, that's ridiculous. But his job was to say, hey, if I were going to make Gary look better, these are the things I would do. The eye thing, at first I didn't understand when he said I had descending eyebrows. That's what he called it. But I do know what he's talking about, how I have like sort of one eye looks droopier because of my eyebrow. See that? I understand it. I actually don't even like it. Having said that, I'm not sticking a needle in my fucking forehead. Every 6 months, by the way.
Yeah, he did say it was 6 months.
Yeah, every 4 to 6 months. Like, would I like to look better? Sure. Is that going to make me look so much better that it's worth it? But that's the difference between me and, say, a Sal. Sal, if he said that about Sal, Sal was like, oh, I got to do that. In fact, I got to do that. In fact, my kid might not have to get a winter jacket this year because I have to fix my forehead.
That's my next question. Who do you think is most affected by guests like this?
Sal.
Yeah.
Sal, there's no doubt.
Ronnie, do you ever think about stuff like that? Plastic surgery or Botox or any of that stuff? I know you mess around with your mustache from time to time.
What do you mean mess around with it?
Well, now you don't, but you tried different looks before. You haven't always had that look.
Okay.
So have you ever thought about plastic surgery or had plastic surgery?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to.
Why?
Who cares? I don't care.
So if the guy said, hey, if you did this or that, it would make you look a little bit better, you ain't buying?
I'm not going to go through the pain and that bullshit for what?
So you look better.
I don't care.
Yeah, I'm with Ronnie. Like,
I don't care. What is it going to do for me?
And the other thing, too, is there's a certain laziness factor involved. My cousin is like a world-famous hairdresser. He has a salon here in town. So I went to a salon one day. Now, about 6 or 7 years ago, people started coming up to me a lot and going, man, you look old. You got gray. You got really gray. So I went to my cousin's salon one day just to talk to him. And he goes, hop in the chair and I'll color your hair. And I go, no. And he goes, why not? I said, because I'm not coming back here every 4 to 6 weeks to get my fucking hair colored.
Right.
It's not, then you miss it. You miss an appointment and then it goes gray again. And then everybody knows you're coloring your hair.
Sal, did you feel any of the doctor's assessments were accurate today? I mean, Gary went first, so we could start with him.
I thought they were pretty good. They were on the money. He was great.
Do you think Gary
You looked awful.
Well, we'll get to me in a second.
And that was the before and after picture. But, yeah, I mean, the transition wasn't good for you.
Thank you.
You look like a fat lesbian in both pictures.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Coming from a Middle Eastern magician like you.
Yes, exactly. So that's why I do
in all
what
fairness,
I do.
a Middle Eastern cruise magician.
But if you were assessed and he said, hey, a little Botox would help, would you consider that?
Sure.
Now, Ronnie's completely against it. Why are you?
I'm not against it. I didn't say I was against it. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Look,
you're against it for you.
I'd love to get my fucking eyeballs, my bags. I got like
you will soon. It's called embalming fluid, Ronnie.
I got suitcases under my fucking eyes, man. But you know what?
You wear glasses.
What is it going to do for me?
But when it comes to women, do you like when they get plastic surgery?
You know what? With women, it's really weird because down the line, as they get older, it's almost like their face and shit. If they do their face, it looks like it's cracking.
Yeah.
It doesn't. You're right. A plastic surgery doesn't age well.
There's nothing worse when you see a chick from behind. She looks like she's 19, and then she turns around and it looks like Madame the Puppet.
Oh, I saw a lady like
'cause
that
she's been
yesterday.
stretched out like taffy.
Dude, this woman was walking down Columbus Avenue yesterday, and she had the best looking body you ever wanted to see from behind.
Right.
What are you doing?
Fixing the door.
All right. And she's wearing a mini dress. She had great legs. There's long, hot blonde hair.
Yep.
And then she turned around.
Oof.
Oh, boy.
It was like you were being
It was
punked.
like Phyllis Diller was reincarnated. My God.
My buddy and I spent an afternoon at the West Palm Beach airport playing the game, hot or not. And because it is, the bodies, and some of there was like an 80-year-old lady, she wearing a cowboy hat, like the ones that hot chicks wear, like a Pamela Anderson hat.
Yeah, so she looked like Bret Michaels meets Phyllis Diller.
Right.
But Sal, you do stuff like this. Is it constant upkeep? Because a lot of times you'll try different things.
You brush your teeth in the morning. You comb your hair. You pick out your clothing. It's just another facet of trying to look as best as you can.
How many additional facets do you have in the morning?
Not much.
Like what? Like give us your routine.
Rogaine, I guess. I add Rogaine to my
I'm
hair.
curious the things that you're doing that you're not telling us. I bet the farm.
Oh, there's plenty.
There's a lot.
I use teeth whitener.
Okay,
what
But
else?
Howard makes fun of my teeth being too white, so I don't like to talk about teeth whitener.
But you understand, brushing your teeth is a hygienic thing. It's not it's a necessity, not a luxury.
Well, I said also brushing your hair, grooming yourself. You groom yourself.
Well, take us through your morning. Like you wake up, you get in the shower, then what do you do? Seriously.
I wake up, I get out of the shower. First thing I do is I apply a Vino cream, which is the best cream to keep your skin young and fresh. A Vino, it's got cumoidal oatmeal in it, so I coat my whole body with that.
Now, how do you know that
massage
works?
under my eyes. It's the only. It works wonders. That cream.
How do you
I have
know?
a rash on my ass. I swear to God, don't use anything but a Vino cream if you have ass rot. It goes away. I'm telling you, within almost hours. It's amazing.
That's how you get rid of the cancer in your ass?
I don't know, but this stuff is just great.
Well,
why?
A testimonial like that proves it.
His face, he does have nice skin. I don't know if do you have makeup on
He
today?
has makeup on.
No, but I always had
hold
nice
on.
skin.
Wait,
my skin itself is but Gary makes fun of my skin all the time. He says I have pterodactyl paws.
He does when he
What's
gets
pterodactyl?
when he gets
the
nervous.
bump?
If you look at the bump, you see the buffiness on his forehead.
Yeah, but I do think he has a nice...
It's like a basketball.
I think of all of us, he has one of the nicest skin tones.
Well, hold on. Let's take a step back.
I
So
disagree.
you put your cream on, then what?
I put my cream on, and then I apply my Rogaine. I put that on, and then what I do is I take Q-tips and I dry around my eyes so all the lotion is gone, and then I take the oh God, this is crazy.
What?
I take the tanning spray and I give it a good spritz. And then I take the Q-tip and I kind of rub it in so certain parts of my eyes match up to the rest of my face, so it's all even.
At what point in this process do you wash your vagina?
Well, you're asking me. I'm telling you. What
Keep
I do.
going. All right, so that's your eyes. What else?
And then I blow dry my hair, and then I bend down and I use my spray, the Tresemme hairspray, and I bend down so my hair goes up because you don't want to miss, you don't want to see the bald spot. So if you bend over, your hair, because of gravity, goes down, and the hairspray hits the follicles. It keeps it up. And that's
That's it?
Well, under my arms, and then I use a little bit of cream on the cock.
Do you
and
ever
balls.
take a
Whoa,
day
whoa, whoa,
off,
hold
like on and just like sit home in the curlers, or?
I'm sorry, Benji. What kind of cream do you put on your cock and balls?
The Aveeno cream every day.
Why?
It keeps it soft and fresh. And I've been using that for a while. It actually helps eliminate. When I did the cock cheese thing, that was one thing that I didn't do for a week.
How long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
About 40 minutes.
Now, to go back to Benji's question, do you get freaked out if you miss a day
Of Aveeno cream?
of everything?
Like, do you ever take a day off if
Like
you're not going anywhere?
The day I was late, it was killing me. I wish I had sunglasses. The day I was late after the Christmas party when Howard said he was retiring, I came in and I was all disheveled, and even Robert goes, "Wow, he looks like a chick that just rolled out of bed before putting on her makeup." And that's
And it turned out to be true.
Yeah, pretty much.
So when you're spending,
I don't wear. It's not like I just want to look as good as I can, and that's it. When I was a kid, I was called Raccoon Boy, and that still bothers me. It bothers me tremendously when they used to call me Raccoon Boy. I remember working as a waiter at Houlihan's, and it was Halloween, and we had a meeting, and the boss goes, Marie, you're going to be a witch. You're going to be Frankenstein. Sal, you don't need a thing. You're Dracula. Just put on a cape with those dark eyes. That really was, and they started laughing at me. That was embarrassing. So my whole life, hearing that kind of stuff just created a great insecurity. So I tried to balance it as best as I can. I know it's vain, but what can I tell you?
When you travel, because I heard you talking about you were in the city that night.
Yeah.
How much extra stuff do you have to pack?
Well, Richard used to hate it because you can't pass 3 ounces or 6 ounces through the airport anymore.
Right.
So I had to always check my bags. So we always had to wait an additional half hour to retrieve our bags. He goes, you and your goddamn creams and makeup and all that shit, just get rid of it already.
Ronnie, what do you think of Raccoon Boy's makeup routine?
It's insane.
Right? I mean, you take your time getting ready, but I can imagine it's nothing like this.
No, absolutely not.
What's your routine?
I get up. Actually, I shaved the night before, so to save time. Jump in the shower for like 5 minutes. Blow dry the head. Throw the deodorant on. Little mambo. Oh, and I use this stuff on my face also, but it's not makeup. Noxzema makes this shit. It's called what the hell? Like a face conditioner with CoQ10 in it.
The best is Fake Bake. Fake Bake is
No,
the
I don't
best.
want any fake shit. I just put this shit on it because it keeps
My wife had to
my
send-
skin from fucking drying out, and that's it. That's all I do, and I'm out the door.
I have to usually apply the Fake
25
Bake
minutes the most.
on the deck because
In total.
I put a stain on the bathroom wall. My wife was so pissed off. So
you accidentally tanned the wall. So
I did. There was like a silhouette of my head behind me.
So what do you do in the winter?
I still go outside
with a wet head.
Yeah, and I walk down the hallway to spray my hair because she says the hairspray as well gets stuck all over the wall. So when I apply the hairspray, like I bend down and do it in the bathroom, but for the rest, I literally walk down the hallway so the mist doesn't get onto the walls. It's weird.
Doesn't it get on the walls?
It just gets all over the floor instead.
Not really, because I walk fast and I just and I walk
fast.
back.
So you're sprinting down your hall.
I spritz my hair while walking down the hall.
He's chasing the spray
because my wife is. It's weird, but my wife is actually pissed that I use hairsprays and stuff. And
You're right.
creams.
That's a weird part of
Yeah,
the
I
story.
can't imagine
The
why.
worst part of the whole thing is, John, after all is said and done, he's still got raccoon eyes.
Oh, thank you, Ronnie.
Would you jump? Would you say
I
that-
went to a doctor for my raccoon eyes? So I go, my eyes
Why?
are dark.
Try another one.
Well, this was funny. I went to him and I said, look, I want to get. He told me what I needed to do. He goes, you need a little Botox in there. He goes, it's actually your eyes are sinking in as you get older. You need to inject it. And he goes, and we could do a chemical peel to alleviate some of the darkness. And I said, I'm not sure. He goes, or the other option is makeup, but you know what type of guys wear that, right? And the doctor said that to me. And yeah, I was like, I wink at him. I go, I get your drift. And I left.
Yeah, but you're already wearing makeup.
But he was saying it, yeah, but...
Wouldn't you worry, though, that if you did the Botox thing, like once you start, you can't stop. It's not like a permanent thing.
Right. If it's free, I'll do it. I can't afford it. It's $3,000 a shot.
Not $3,000 a shot.
Or like $1,500 a night.
No.
Is it
It's
less?
like the guy said today. It's like a couple $100, $300-$400 every 6 months.
Yeah.
So it's like can you do $1,000 a year? You willing to take that out of your family's
Not really.
mouths?
No. I'm actually pretty good where I am right now.
I still keep picturing him walking down the hall spraying his hair.
Joe, I was thinking about this. I would bet you that Sal's whole regimen in the morning is like 30% cosmetic and 70% mental. Meaning, I don't think it's changing him as much as he thinks it's changing it to us.
I would guess it's probably 10% cosmetic and 90% mental.
Right.
It's definitely in your head.
I bet you think you look a lot different to us than you actually do.
Except for the eyes.
I think you're right. But, I've gotten better with it. But, if it makes me feel better, so be it. That's all that matters, if you feel happy about yourself.
Carol in Pennsylvania, you're on the wrap-up show.
Yeah, hi, guys. I just want to know who there moisturizes besides Sal.
Ronnie, you moisturize?
I don't know if it's a moisturizer. I don't know what it is.
Your facial cream you're talking about?
It's Noxzema, some kind of Noxzema thing.
That sounds like a moisturizer.
And it's got CoQ10 in it, which is supposed to be great for your skin.
Benji, do you moisturize?
I should more because I get dry skin. But I have before, yeah.
Gar?
Never.
I never
Never
have.
use moisturizer ever?
To do what?
It's actually called Energizer.
Well,
the shit
your
that I
skin-
use.
First of all, I have awesome skin.
Whatever that means.
Well, you might, because your skin ever gets dry or doesn't feel like it's going to crack. Like when you smile, you never feel like the tension on your cheeks.
I don't know. I've never thought about it. I really haven't. No.
That's
We got to make Gary over. Take him to Sephora.
If I forget to put on moisturizer, 5 minutes out of the house, I panic. I have
Really?
to go back. Yeah, I know.
You go back?
Oh, I go back. I start getting.
my God.
Yeah, I start tingling. I get itchy. I get.
That's in your head, buddy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I get dry. Your skin dries out fast. You need moisturizer.
I put up vitamin E oil. Was that vitamin E oil?
Right.
You ever use that shit?
Is that aloe vera, maybe?
No. It's a straight vitamin E oil. I put it on my tattoos because it's supposed to keep the color and everything good.
Right.
And it really does work because all the tattoo artists tell you, if you want to, you can use it.
Gary,
It's
this is
really
foreign to
I'm
me.
ashamed. I'm going to tell you exactly what I do. I shave the night before. I usually work out in the afternoon, so I shower and I shave then. And I get up in the morning and I take another shower. I put on some deodorant. I brush my hair. I don't even blow dry it. I put some cream in it, and I'm dressed and out the door.
There was just an article in Cosmo. That's the best thing to do for your skin is just soap and water.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, that's why you have such good
I
skin.
envy you, Gary. I wish I could do that.
You can.
Well, that's what I
Sal.
I do.
no way.
I
I
do
can't
that.
walk.
I don't stand there all morning.
I
You
can't.
put on your cream on your face, you just said, and
Yeah,
and your other cream and all that
No
stuff.
other
Don't say
cream.
you
What,
don't
other
do that.
Cream? What are you talking about? It's vitamin E oil. I just put it on my
Oil.
arm, on my tattoos.
Oil,
That's
pardon
it.
me.
Not on my fucking whole body. Just my fucking
All
tattoos.
right, you primp yourself
Calm
a little
down.
bit in the
Most
morning.
of
It's
my
all right.
preparation is at night. I get dressed at night practically. I got all my shit laid out.
Do you sleep in your clothes?
No,
Then
but
you
I
don't
put-
get dressed at night.
But I put my clothes are all ready like
I do that
like
too.
a fireman.
Yeah, we all
I do
You
that
can jump
too.
right into
We
it.
all- I think we all
Wait
do
a minute. And my jacket, like my suit jacket, is in the car already. I have it hanging in the car when I get.
Do
up,
you
when
have
I
your
leave
clothes in a separate room?
Yes.
Do I have a closet?
No, do you change in a separate room?
I
from-
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do
Yeah,
I.
Because you don't want to wake your wife up. But
Right.
the other thing, John, I got to tell you, all I use is deodorant and soap and my hair gel and my shampoo. I would bet that mine's like the cheapest shit you could get at CVS.
Right.
Like there's nothing special about what I'm using.
Yeah.
I wish I could remember the name of the shampoo because it's so shitty. I usually buy it when it's like 3 for $10.
I'm very similar to
Probably
you. The only thing I
suave.
do different is I shave in the morning. I have a mirror in the shower, so I'll shave in the shower.
I do that too. I shave in the shower.
Yeah, but then I come out, deodorant, a little bit of cologne, and I'm all.
I do have
Oh,
to
you
say,
put on cologne?
I do.
What do you wear?
Easy,
what do you,
Mr.
What do you
Mambo,
wear?
yeah.
What do you wear? What's your cologne?
Boss #1.
You do it every day?
I do.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. And do you feel like, do you get like that Sal feeling if you don't have it on? Like, oh my God, I don't have my cologne on.
No, it's just become part of the routine. I can go out without.
Do you
cologne.
shave your chest?
No. Do you?
Of course.
Of
every
course.
morning.
Why am I asking? You probably shave your legs also.
do you, oh my God.
You do.
Yeah, it makes you look younger.
You shave your
what-
chest
we,
every.
we can't see
Yeah,
you.
but who are you showing it to?
You're not showing anybody at work, and at night you're not showing to
Well,
anybody
it is.
either. Like who
I
you
feel
shaving
good when I
for?
look in the mirror.
That's true.
When you look in the mirror, let me tell you something.
You're weird, man.
I'm telling you.
sorry.
No, wait, Ronnie. When you have hair
I
around,
shave my balls, but not my chest.
you shave your chest because it makes your pecs more defined. It looks better. It looks nicer when
cares?
you're wearing a shirt out. It's open. It looks good.
But Ronnie,
gives
what's the
a
difference
shit?
between that and balls?
I don't go around showing my balls.
No. But you shave your balls.
You shave your chest every morning?
Every morning, I shave my
that's
neck, my chest, and my cock and balls.
I'm blown away that
you
he
shave your legs too?
No, I don't shave my legs.
I'm blown away he gets this all done in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a whole routine. You don't need, thanks
What
to
about
Howard Stern, you don't need shaving cream. He said, look, he goes, one day you took a shower and realized that all you need is water. I went into the shower. I don't use shaving cream. I just let the shower hit my neck, hit my chest.
Does the hair drive your wife crazy? Like if it's in the shower?
I clean it up.
But I'm sure he can't get it all.
Right. The worst is when you jack off in the shower and the hair gets mixed in. Then you gotta. Then it's like a jellyfish with an afro.
This is Andrew Dice Clay. I'm back here on Howard TV promoting my new show on VH1 called Dice Undisputed. Like there was ever a doubt. Nothing but nothing right, Donnie. Nothing but nothing right.
Andrew Dice Clay is here to celebrate the fact that he has a brand new TV show on VH1. Fred saw it and says he loves it.
I love it. I'm going to be watching it.
congratulations. You got a TV show. Now, when does it start airing? Sunday night?
Starts airing Sunday night. How do I make this thing a little...
I can't wait.
Oh, that's better.
But yeah, so it'll be every Sunday night on VH1.
Yeah, Dice Undisputed.
This is a big break for you, right?
It's amazing.
It is.
It really is amazing, and the publicity behind it's been amazing.
I see a lot of talk about commercials, this kind of thing, and
Fred said he's very excited about it.
Fred, how did you see the?
And he wasn't excited about nothing.
They sent a link to it, and they said it was just clips. I ended up watching the whole goddamn thing. I was so enthralled by it. I loved it.
Yeah, because
there's like
I actually
why do you love it?
You know what it is? It's more
nothing.
than just the bullshit. Like when these reality shows. I think a lot of times it's just actors.
It's a real story.
It's
really
a real story,
on.
and he's got something at stake here.
What is the story that you're trying for? You don't like the word
comeback.
Like
when I call it coming out of retirement, and the only reason I say that, I mean, I never stopped working. I did gigs.
Right.
But like back to when we got back together, I talked about the breakup of me and my wife.
Right.
And what was more important to me back then was staying in L.A. and bringing up my boys and taking care of them.
Are the boys on the show?
And you want to know something?
Yeah.
My wife, actually, I was so impressed with what I showed my wife, and she says his sons are like the most normal kids you could ever imagine.
I don't believe that.
Well, no, they are. They're the best boys.
They're good kids.
They are.
How do you
know?
I met them.
Yeah, but they're on good behavior around you.
But let me just say...
you can tell.
I mean, Dice is a good dad?
I'm not even going to get to talk
Dice
here.
is a
I'm
good
waiting
dad?
to come in, and I don't get to say nothing. You get to talk all day, every day.
Go ahead, you're right.
I flew. I risked my life for this show. What the fuck is going on here now?
Go ahead, but Fred was complimenting.
No, and I appreciate it, but what it is, I actually consider it maybe one of the first real reality shows because it's a real story and it's real goals involved career-wise, and also the family is real. There's no making up stuff.
Right. I saw a clip where you have written a book and you meet with every book publisher and they turn you down. That was great.
Well, but it's true. This is what happens. You meet with the publishers. They read the
manuscript.
Whatever we send them, the chapters,
or whatever.
and they want it. Then they take it to their boss. They want to make a deal, and the boss gets afraid.
Right.
That's what goes with the whole Dice thing.
So we see your career, we see your home
and not
life.
everything is so great.
It's hard.
You know what I mean?
It's hard to be Dice, I guess.
And now, when you're with your kids,
it is, Rob. You know what I mean?
I feel bad for you.
Don't feel bad for me. I don't feel bad for me.
Do you discipline your kids at all? Do you have to really come down as a father?
Well, if I have to, yeah. I mean,
I can't picture you being a disciplinarian.
No, I'm a lot different at home. Believe me.
What do you mean?
That's why.
What do you have to
They know
discipline?
the difference. Let's say between who I am as a father and who I am as.
Did you ever spank your
performer.
kids?
No, I don't hit my
Never
kids.
had to hit your kids.
No.
Did you ever have to yell at them?
Yeah.
What did they do wrong that you yelled at them? Can you think of an example?
I'm very. I'm all over them, like about the internet stuff. Like since they, because I know the predators that go on the internet.
So what do? You
and
monitor?
they know more. Yeah, I monitor it, and I just make sure. I'm constantly on them about alcohol and drugs, and
How do you tell? This is good advice. How do you say to your kids, "Don't do alcohol and drugs"?
Well, they've seen enough examples of people that come and go because of alcohol and drugs.
And you never had a real problem with that kind of stuff, did you?
No.
Right, but what about, do you teach your kids the appropriate way to do phony phone calls?
Well, they've made calls. I don't
With the
care,
old
but
man?
I made calls. We made calls. Me and Howard made calls.
But isn't that in a way you're teaching your children to be insensitive to others?
You know what? I'd rather them make phony phone calls than sit on the internet like zombies and type shit in.
Now, what about
know I mean?
language? Do you curtail their language at all?
I don't curse that much at home.
You
I mean,
don't?
if I'm really mad, I will. I got an explosive temper. As a matter of fact, I just fuck.
What?
No, well, Gary got me mad with something, but I was already mad about something.
What were you mad about?
Gary or Gary?
No, this fucking guy, Jeff Welk from Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah.
That he wrote like a little bad thing, right? This fucking
He wanted to
cocksucker.
call in.
No, but fuck him because
Why?
you see the
You
thing.
should talk to him.
If this guy had the guts to interview me and then wrote what he wrote,
Why don't you
well,
tell
that's
him that?
one thing.
I
no,
could get him
because
on the
that's
phone.
what these guys do. They're fucking bullies,
Right.
And they love that they could just write what they want and be hidden.
But he wrote like you wear leather gloves.
No,
Who cares?
leather gloves. I'm too heavy. This kind of. But the thing about that on the show itself,
Right.
I do film myself. Like if I like when I was getting ready for the show with Artie, you know, I'm laying on the bed. I film myself with this little camera, and I go, I'm just too fucking fat. I can't concentrate. I can't focus. Too many things are going bad.
I want you to talk to the guy from Entertainment Weekly and tell him what you feel.
No, it's not even.
That's
maybe in a little while.
All right.
I don't. You know what I mean? But fuck him.
Go head to head with him.
Fuck him.
But let's hear what he has to say.
But that's
Fred
the beauty
says it's
of him.
great.
You know, this fucking guy whose head is made out of fucking cock snot. That fucking prick cocksucker. I don't like when people fucking do that.
I like when you take on your
That's why when I
critics.
went on Billy O'Reilly's show yesterday. Wait, is that O'Reilly?
Bill O'Reilly, yeah.
The Factor guy?
Yeah.
You know, he's talking to me about that like Leno and Letterman make fun of Britney. Is that okay? I go, who gives a fuck what they say? These are guys that would make fun, not fun. They put me down for the kind of material I do, and then they don't even write anything.
No.
You know, fucking Leno. You know what? They take what their writers give them. They're not even organic comics. You know, and they just say it because right now, you know, Britney's falling apart. Well, you know what? I dig Britney. I don't give a fuck. She needs some help. All right, give her the help she needs. Don't fucking just kick someone when they're down. But that's what these fucking cocksuckers do.
Leno at some point wrote his own material, but I guess he stopped.
Leno's a fucking asshole that's got a head like a boulder, this asshole. He's got nothing to think about. Oh, I bought a new car, a 1948 Dodge. Who gives a fuck what
Too many
you do?
cars.
What do you think? You're an important fucking person? What did he ever fucking do?
Right.
You know, he opened his mouth when we started together years ago, me and you, when I started coming on your show.
Yeah.
And then I run into him at the Improv, just like this Welk would fucking do. And he's going, you know, Dice, you know, like he's apologizing. He goes, whoever knew either of us would get this far? I go, I knew where I was going. Maybe you didn't know. It's hard enough getting out of bed with that chandelier-sized fucking head. He looks down, he hits himself in the balls with his fucking chin. This ugly fuck. Wants to open his fucking mouth about me.
Well, you're absolutely
And I'm not even
right.
kidding. So a guy like this Welk, you know, why don't you watch the fucking series first? I'll come down on myself if I'm doing the wrong thing.
You know you're going to get some bad reviews, and you're going to get good reviews.
No, but I don't care. I don't
The
even
public
read
is
this
with
shit.
you.
It's not about it.
If Fred likes it, that's the first time I ever heard him say anything positive about
And
anything.
then,
especially a reality
and then,
show.
But you got engaged, right?
I did.
Yeah, congratulations. What you just did to yourself. what is your 30?
You got married.
Yeah, and now I'm still going through hell. Cause my fucking fiance, Eleanor's going like this. She's
So
in the
why are
show.
you're engaged.
Yeah, but it's never going to trust me on this.
You're not getting married.
You get engaged because you go, I bought her everything already.
I got to get a ring.
So what am I going to get this for? Buy her a fucking ring. That buys another 10 years. You know? Come home and fuck her eyeballs out. You know what I mean?
You will not marry
But
Eleanor?
no, but this is what happens. She got mad at me when I was coming in here. She goes, well, I'm on the show, too. I want to meet Howard. I go, what do you think? He's going to like you? You know, she's from South Philly. She's a fucking animal, right? I got to take...
Was she a wrestler?
I got to get on the plane. I got to be like with Lee. I got to be with guys. Happy face, you know? So I don't need you hanging on me and sitting there fawning over fucking Howard. You want to fuck him?
It sounds like the relationship's already a
No,
disaster.
I had a huge fight with her before.
Do you like her?
We have certain things we like to do together.
Right. I think it's a disaster.
Where's
for you.
Gary?
Yeah,
Because I
this
told
friend.
Gary, I said, I'll get her on the phone. Get her on the phone.
Get the guy on the phone
No,
who gave you
I
the bad
want to
review.
talk to her because she wanted to aggravate. See, this is what a
I
woman
would
should
have liked
never
to have
do.
seen her. I want to see a hot piece
No,
of
but
ass.
you know what?
Is she hot?
fucking,
She is hot.
What does she look like?
She's tiny, right?
She's not that fucking tight. She's in good shape, though.
Right.
You know, and then, you know, when they're in the bar, you know, and guys are coming over and they're buying them fucking drinks and they give you the line, oh, well, you know, he was just being nice. I go, is he being nice to the big fat fuck at the end of the bar missing a foot? They're not being nice. They want to fuck your head up so they could drag you in the car and fuck you, give you.
Are you jealous? Have you ever beaten a guy up for talking to her?
No, but I don't like that. I don't like when.
Remember when you beat up
when she
Arsenio?
talks to.
Didn't you beat up Arsenio once in a club?
No,
you never. did.
No. We went after him because he said the wrong thing in a magazine.
Right.
Which we went after him. I did it as the Cape Fear character. We just kept going there, and then like years later, me and Arsenio spoke about it, and he goes, "No, you had the wrong idea." He goes, I said, they asked, what's the one regret about your talk show? He goes, when I have to bring Dice Clay on. So I went after him for that because he'd call me for Sweeps Week. He'd call me all the time. So he goes, no, you don't know why I said that. He goes, all these fucking guys, like Letterman, like Leno, they never put you on. He goes, I didn't give a shit. I wanted you on, but the hell I had to go through from all these groups calling me when you were on.
I
So
see.
I go, all
So
right,
it's a
well,
misunderstanding.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry I destroyed you every day for a month.
Yeah, right.
The fuck am I going to do?
Publicity. I didn't want every group calling.
Where's Eleanor? Do we have her yet?
No, we don't have Eleanor yet. You should.
Gary
Oh,
was
wait,
gonna
we do.
call.
We do.
We do? Wait, I'll try.
What?
Hello?
Eleanor.
Yeah.
All right. You're on with Howard Stern. Go ahead. Say your big hello.
Hi, Howard.
Hi, Eleanor. I would have loved
big
to.
hello?
I would have loved to have met you.
Oh, yeah.
I would have liked if Dice brought in his love interest.
No, but
You know what? I would have liked to have met you as well.
let him talk, please.
Well, there's nothing to say. I would like to have met someone.
She's disrespectful.
How's Dice in bed?
I'm disrespectful. I'm disrespectful. You're telling me to shut up for 30 seconds. I'm on the phone.
How is Dice in bed?
How is
she's
Dice
always
in
threatening
bed?
me.
Dice is fantastic in bed.
No, you know that.
Andrew, on the other
I
hand.
pummel her in bed. You can't. I'm relentless when it comes to that.
And
There
what
is
about-
no end to that.
And what about
Why
this?
are you talking about this?
He brought. How come? Let me just ask you a question. Number one, you know when I got
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling.
Why are you yelling at
I'm
her?
not yelling.
What did she do wrong?
He doesn't know he's on the phone. He's trying to reach her.
Hi, Robin.
Hi there.
No, number one, you know when I'm coming to do a show like this, it's important to me, and
I
for you
know.
to aggravate me the way you did, and give me a hard time and make me
aggravated you?
Yeah.
I aggravated you.
Yes.
How did she aggravate you? Because she wanted
Because
to
she
come
broke
here?
my balls about it. I'm going, Eleanor, we got a show premiering this week. I got to go in.
Dice is scared you'll take away his attention.
I have a show premiering this week, too, jerk off. Don't forget that.
This is what
I date a lot of chicks who can use the word jerk off like that. She's good at it.
Yeah, you got to see when she does it and says it at the same time. You know what I mean?
Eleanor, you were
Fucking animal.
You were a professional wrestler
Yes.
for the WWE.
No, it was a TV show called Wow Women of Wrestling.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Was that with Sylvester Stallone's mother?
No, it was the same producer as Glow, but it was years later.
Well,
Not
she's
that old.
she's from South
Andrew
Philly.
doesn't like
She
him that
prides
old.
herself on being street smart.
Are you still
she's
in the
got 10
business?
brothers and sisters that she's always threatening me with.
That's right. And if I get my 6 brothers, if they hear you talking like this on the air, they'll
Yeah,
be
who
in New York.
cares? I know they're all very tough. They really scare the fuck out of me.
They're not gonna scare
In
the
front of
fuck
my
out of you,
kids,
beat
she
the
wants
fuck
to
out of
tell
you.
me in front of Max and Dylan. She's always, oh, my brother Jimmy this, my brother. What makes him so
Jimmy
tough?
will
What's a
break you
tough
in
fucking brother?
Do Max and Dylan like her, or are they kind of
Her
not
brother
thrilled?
Jimmy actually is he looks like a little like Bruce Willis from Die Hard.
Right.
So they make like a big deal out of that.
Do
but
the
I go, but
boys-
he's not from Die Hard.
Do the
he's
boys-
not fucking Bruce Willis.
Howard's trying to talk.
What?
Do the boys think of
Fucking girl.
Do the boys think of?
She doesn't. All
do
right,
the
I'm
boys-
listening to
do
Howard.
the boys think of her as a stepmother? Do they respect her?
They
and
have
like
a lot
her?
of respect for her. She's absolutely incredible with the kids.
Does she live
You
with
know-
you? Do you two live together?
Yes, and that's the problem. See, when she had her own apartment and I could go over there and just annihilate her,
Right.
And then go home to my wife, that was a lot better.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know what, Andrew, you're
I'm fucking around. I'm looking like she's somewhere in here. I'm fucking. You're supposed to have a sense of humor.
Did you
go
used
with a
to-
comedian,
were you-
asshole.
Were you cheating on your?
a comedian. I go with a jerk off. Remember that.
Were you cheating on your wife with her?
No, just at the tail end.
Right.
Like once
So-
I moved out.
Once you moved out, you started banging
Yes.
her,
Yes.
Eleanor.
Don't please. I don't say that about your girl.
Why? I bang my girlfriend.
Yeah, but I don't say it.
Oh,
See, that's
okay.
what makes me mad
All
when
right,
other
that's-
guys
He's
think.
not honest, Howard.
And
You
I-
know how to be honest.
What do you mean I'm not honest?
It's banging, Andrew. It's what it is.
So the truth
No,
is,
I know it's bang. Look how she loves that.
So you were having an
Yeah.
affair when you were married.
No, there was
not
no.
an affair. I
What-
can't do that.
Then what the
I'm
fuck
Catholic.
was it? When I'm grabbing your ass in a parking lot and run my hand on your leg, you little filthy animal.
Fair, yeah.
You know what? You're
Fucking
such a
slob.
pig.
I love her.
You don't, Eleanor. You don't know that that's having an affair when you're banging.
No, I wasn't
Dice?
banging. You know what? We would talk a lot. We would talk,
Yeah,
and I would let her
okay.
know I like her.
You know, he would use me to, get his problems off his chest.
Oh.
And then he made his move when I was real vulnerable, and I felt sorry.
What do you mean you were vulnerable? I was the one going through the breakup. What the fuck are you even talking about?
Don't give me that
Eleanor,
bullshit.
this is real radio. This isn't me and you at home.
Oh.
Talk like a fucking human being for once.
Talking like a fucking human being. Don't curse me like that.
Well, I'll tell you what.
This is why we have problems. Because she doesn't act like a fucking person, Robin.
What did you
gotta
wear?
learn to be a person. She never even met Howard.
What are you wearing right now?
Don't start. What's your girlfriend wearing right now?
I don't know. She's not on the phone. How would I know?
Get her on the phone.
And ask her.
But does your girlfriend at least talk like a person, act like a human to
Why are
people?
you acting like she's not?
Because she's Kurt Jerkoff from Dice.
Yeah, but you're being an animal to her.
I've never
You're not
heard
being
Beth
a gentleman.
call Howard a jerk-off.
You're not being a gentleman. Do you ever?
He's not. I mean, he never is.
Have you ever hit Dice?
My brother Johnny's calling me right now.
So let him fucking call. What do I give a shit? Go live with him. Let him live with you.
John, go kick his ass.
Let him buy you cars and clothes and jewelry and all the shit you like.
He buys me anything I want. He's my brother. He loves me.
I'm sold on the
you're
show
a very
for one.
close-knit fucking
I wanna see
family.
this.
I get it.
I have to see this now.
How old are you, Eleanor?
Why?
I'm just curious.
She's in her 30s. She won't say.
I'm kidding. 36.
You're a young chick.
And she's in great shape. She does 100 classes a day, jumping up and down. You know, she does the Pilates.
You go to jump up and down class?
She does the fucking jumping jack classes, the spinning, the little spinning like a hamster in a wheel. You know what they do.
If she got
Because she's got
fat-
nothing to think about. Because I take care of her.
Do you ever get angry that you have to pay all the bills and she gets to do Pilates all day?
No, but you know the one thing she did learn. You know, she didn't know much when I first took her under my wing. Like she didn't know how to cook or anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Which was a gigantic fucking fight that I actually said, hey.
Right, because when you move in with Fred Flintstone, you got to know how to do that shit.
Oh my God! No, how come your mother knows how to cook? Every time we go to her mother's, it's like a turkey or a prime tip roast.
She had to learn how to cook.
Well, what is going on here, though? It sounds like you two hate each other.
No, we don't hate each other. Believe me.
You know what it is?
She'll have 4 more holes where her asshole was when I get home. You know what I mean? She knows I'm
Johnny's
a good
gotta
guy.
like hearing that.
I don't, Eleanor, I'm only kidding around. Don't take it.
On his way to kick your ass.
I'm kidding around. You know I love you. Come on, what are you doing here?
Andrew, here's the thing, Howard. We don't hate each other. He just tells me he likes to argue because he's from Brooklyn.
I am from Brooklyn.
I'm from South
Eleanor, do you resent that you spend so much time getting into shape and Dice has, I'm not going to say he's let himself go, but he's gotten, you put on some weight.
What's wrong with me? What
You
the
got a
fuck
belly.
should I be?
You got a belly.
I'm 49 fucking years old. What the fuck should I be?
I bet you should be losing some weight.
If you weren't 6'5", you'd be a very heavy person.
No, but
you're tall, so you could hide it.
Eleanor, do you ever think...
Do you think he's sexy?
Who?
Dice, of course he's sexy.
I am fucking sexy.
Very sexy.
Eleanor,
Everyone knows that.
Am I naked? You know you dig me. Come
Oh,
on.
my God, yeah.
She really does.
Really?
She goes fucking crazy. I can't keep her off me.
Solid.
He
You
is
ask.
solid. See, you're saying it.
How many, and how many times a day does he make love to you?
My mother might be listening. I can't say that.
But you guys-
What do you think? Your mother don't know what I do to you?
Andrew, shut up.
Yeah, don't say anything offensive now.
She knows we're very much in love, you know. But the point is, she doesn't know when to shut her mouth.
Right.
You know what I mean? When I'm like even now, she
None of them do.
Well, Eleanor, what do you
They
think?
all ruin it.
Eleanor,
They do.
They all ruin it.
Eleanor, what do you think of the fact that Dice says you're his fiance, but he'll never marry you?
Doing this.
Well,
He said that?
yeah, he said that it's just the kind of thing where he gave you a ring to shut you the fuck up.
Oh,
No, I didn't say that.
You did.
What do you got to use
No, come on.
profanity?
All right, you said to shut her up.
No. You know I really care about you, right?
When's
So
the
the ring
wedding,
says,
Eleanor?
trying to know.
the ring says you're with me, like in Donnie Brasco,
But
right?
when are you going to set a date?
Nothing but nothing, right, Donnie?
Eleanor, do you
Nothing
want to
but
get
nothing
married to
right.
Dice?
Of course I want to get married to Dice.
When will you get married?
Well,
I don't have
know.
time
we've
right
been
now.
taking it slow.
You know what? I told her when we got engaged, I said, look, if I ever come to you and say, now's the time, let's just go do it, because I'm very
he
busy.
wants to just run to
Her fucking sister-in-law
store.
starts sending her... Shut up a minute!
I want a fucking real wedding. I don't want to go to some hole in the wall.
Yeah, and she's talking about 300-400 people that I never. What am I on? I'm going to sit there for people to come over.
I would never do
I
that.
like you. I'm not doing it.
I don't blame you.
Now, when you get married, you'll do like probably a little private ceremony.
Right.
Maybe Artie will be there.
No, not even. We're going to just do our own thing.
I don't want to go.
Yeah, we're going to do our own thing, and then maybe have.
You're not with that girl again, are you?
No,
you never got back. All right.
She wouldn't stick with him through the
It's so
house.
She
great
fucking
once
hit
you-
the. She hit the fucking road.
I want to go.
Yeah,
Robin wants to go.
but she wants me to go to Philly, set it up. Like, what do I look like? Some kind
You've
of
done that
asshole?
already. He already has been married once. No offense.
that's
Al.
my
Twice.
fault. It's
Twice?
my fault.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I married Dollface years ago when I was
He's been married
25.
twice. He marries like it's going out of style.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Did you have 2 big weddings?
that was her name.
And then, wait, well, no, but isn't that
No, when I was
who's the
20,
mother of your
I think I was
kids?
25. I got married to
Oh, I
her
didn't know
for a
that.
minute
I didn't know that.
because it was quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went with her for like 4 years. We got married. By accident, I think she fucked another guy or something. So I thought, so I said, well, this is the time to get. The day I heard about it, I went and filed divorce. 350, Jacoby and Myers.
Is that inconceivable to you that a woman would cheat on you? I mean, that must have.
Well, you know
really
what?
hurt.
When they tell you, you know, that they're loyal to their boyfriends, you know, that's what I expect.
Right.
You know, but I was also 25.
Right.
You know, and I was fucking everybody. I didn't, you know, what do I care?
So then that relationship.
I need to do that. That's when I think.
Then you divorced the second wife.
No, really, I get it like a steady pump going. You know what
Wait
I
a
do
second,
when I
you-
take the steady pump? Like a second hand on a clock, like I get a thing going,
Yeah, I
and
know
I
your
could like
steady pump.
Eleanor,
strategize.
is it exhausting being engaged to Dice Clay? I mean, he's a very talkative guy. He's very controlling.
Yes, he's very high maintenance.
Yeah, go ahead, tell him I'm a control freak. Go ahead.
You are.
Yeah, and what's wrong with that? I like
You
that.
think it's okay if you out yourself? You are a control freak.
What the hell?
You're also a paranoid schizophrenic. Am I allowed to say that?
Oh.
Paranoid.
Is
What
he
the
on
fuck?
medication?
No,
No.
he's not on medication, but he should be.
What? You have this hatred for me, and you think I'm going to marry you? You're telling your whole neighborhood I'm a what makes me a paranoid schizophrenic? And you're a fucking nymph. Okay? You're a fucking animal that can't bang enough. Okay?
Oh, that's
In the
a
meantime, I
problem.
call her at night. Oh, I was at the comedy store till it closed. Why? Who the fuck you talking to over there? Well, he's my friend. This one's my friend. I don't like guy friends. Fuck that
Oh,
shit.
here we go with this bullshit. This is
It's
where
not
the paranoid
bullshit.
thing
I
is.
don't
She
know.
must be super
Really.
hot if you're
Don't
jealous.
make me mad,
I
please.
have 6 brothers, you dickhead.
Well, listen.
There's actually no end to it.
Let me congratulate you on your
what?
show.
On the hell I
Thank
live.
you.
Look what I got to go through.
See,
I really would have liked to have been there, but, Andrew's in this boys' club, and I'm not allowed in it.
what's your relationship with Dice's ex-wife? Are you on good terms with her?
Absolutely. We have a lot in common.
Yeah, you both had to put up with Dice.
Yeah.
They all learn
She
to hate me.
understands. She understands.
You
There's a
both
big-
think Dice
They
is
all
a
learn
jerk
to
off.
hate me.
You're a
Yeah,
tough
isn't
guy.
that nice? A girl going jerk off. That's nice.
Terrible. I agree with you.
Exes.
You're a tough
Yeah,
guy.
even Artie knows it's terrible. On the air, jerk off.
That's bad. Come on.
You're a tough guy to live with.
Yeah, remember the Hyatt? Remember that? Huh?
Yeah, I do remember the Hyatt.
Yeah, so
Why
keep your mouth
things
shut.
Like that.
Huh?
Pig.
Well, the show is going to be.
She really is an adorable girl. I really love her, but sometimes she just gets on. She's one of these girls.
Bring
with
her
the,
in the next time.
The mood swings.
Bring her in the next
Well, I'm
time.
going. It's that time of the month. Go have that time of the month with your brothers. Then
Are you going to have
come
kids?
back next week?
Are you going to have kids with her?
Do I want to have? I don't. You're asking me questions. How do I
Eleanor,
answer
do you
that?
want to have kids?
I don't know.
I don't know if you could get pregnant the way we do it. You know what I mean?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's what makes me the king, baby.
Idiot.
Go ahead, do it. Eleanor, do it.
You're an idiot.
You're a fucking idiot. Go back to sleep. Go do something with yourself.
Does she work at all?
Work poached.
Does she work at all?
Yeah, she does work.
She does. So
Yeah,
you-
but she went and quit like 9 jobs because she's on TV now.
Oh, yeah, she's
She
an
goes,
Andrew Dice Clay.
I can't serve people and see myself on TV. Why?
Were you a
Who
waitress?
else you want to see? You
I
get
don't want to, Andrew.
Eleanor, were you a waitress?
Yeah,
because she
I worked
soaks
at the Comedy
me.
Store for a long time.
Is that where you met her at the comedy
Yeah,
store?
and I knew her for like 11 years. And she was going. She had like another guy she
My
was
other
seeing.
ex-fiance. No, I'm just kidding.
But why
Stop
do you?
it.
Why do you?
I hate that shit.
It sounds like you're resentful that she quit her job and now you're supporting her. You'd like
No,
to.
I don't care if she takes my. I'm very generous. I don't care about that. I just
First of
don't
all,
like what she's
he's
saying.
very generous, but yeah, I
Eleanor,
I
no
don't
offense,
sit
but
around.
and I got to ask this for Andrew's sake. Were you doing a bunch of comedians before Andrew?
No.
No, never. He's the first one, and he's sickening enough.
Oh,
So, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, we'll see how sickening I am. Face down, ass up. You know what I'm talking about.
Is that how you like it?
Wow.
That's how she demands it. You know what I mean?
Well, it
You're
sounds.
embarrassing me.
I'm
not
teasing around, and tell your brother he knows I'm teasing. Please,
Tell my
gotta deal
brother,
with
yeah,
this
he keeps
shit.
calling.
You never
Well,
banged.
let him call. Doesn't he work? Let him go to his
Yeah,
job.
he works, you dick. He's up. I'm sorry.
You ever bang Pauly Shore?
You believe this,
Ew.
Robin?
No, I never banged Pauly Shore.
And she always says, by the way, Robin, she always goes, Quivers really digs you. Why don't you go with Quivers? How do you like that now?
Oh.
You want to out things.
Did you ever bang Carrot Top?
And Quivers is built.
No, I don't do prop acts.
Carrot Top? What do you even...
I'm just finding out if she's been with comedians.
No, I don't do prop acts. It'll
so
not
you're
happen.
safe around Carrot Top.
Don't do prop acts. I don't blame you. Eleanor, you sound lovely. You come in and see me.
Look, I
With
look
or
like the
without-
bad guy. You
Come
look
in without him.
charming.
Is that okay?
Come in here even without Dice. Who
Okay,
needs him to be
perfect.
here?
I'm in
That's
love
right.
with
We'd love to meet you.
We'd love to meet you
Yeah.
on your own. All right?
Yeah, you come in here.
Andrew, shut up, and you better call
After
me
you
after.
come on me. Oh! Fucking I get like horny hearing her. You know, she's good like that
Good
in the
girl.
hotel room late at night.
She
you
speaks
call.
well. She speaks well.
You know
Well,
what I
you
mean?
better call
Do you
me
do that
later.
like when you're on the road? Like call your chick?
I'm
and
never
go
on the
do-
road.
Oh.
You know, I don't have that life.
There's no
But
road.
your girlfriend goes on the road, right?
No,
For the
she's
dance?
got to go to Vegas for 2 days.
No, so does she
But
like
does she
call you
late
and
at night? 'Cause
She
I
never
like
did
when Andrew
Dancing
does
with the
that.
Stars. She never did
whatever
that.
she does? If she's out of town,
She's going to go do Vegas for 2 days
that's
for
not
a
what
TV
I'm saying.
show.
I'm
I
just
call
saying.
my girlfriend constantly from the road. That's what I used to do.
Yeah,
Drunk,
And my
though.
girlfriend
That's-
is never on the road. I see
He's
her.
asking you a question. If she goes away for 2 days,
She doesn't
does
go
she-
anywhere.
she does. She was doing that.
What do you
thing
mean
with
she?
the
Let's see. Does she ever
savings
go
stuff
into
last
another
year?
room and call you?
No.
And get you all aroused, and then
No,
right before
never.
you're gonna blow, you know.
Andrew does like to have phone sex.
You do phone sex even if you're in the same house?
Listen to her. Yeah. What's better than that? Because then,
Is she
right
good at it?
before, you know.
Let me
you-
have
you-
phone
you-
sex with you. See how good it is.
No, not you.
Why?
I
your
could do
friend.
it with her.
Go ahead, you do it.
All right,
They have to have
But do it
megaphone
for
sex.
real. Do it for real. Don't give me any bullshit.
I don't want. It's bad enough what she's known as in her neighborhood. I don't want.
What's her name in the neighborhood?
Hey, stop it, Andrew. Stop saying that.
You know I'm kidding around. Come
What's
on.
her name?
Come on. You know I'm
The whole
kidding.
neighborhood will drive there and beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, right.
Come on, honey, let's be
The
friends.
whole neighborhood knows you love me. Come on.
Brooklyn ain't shit.
Are you in bed now, though?
No, I got up. I'm doing dishes, of course. What else am I doing?
Well, what should you be doing?
Cleaning
Brain
up
surgery?
after you. That's right.
You know what I mean?
He's so handsome. Oh, boo, boo, boo.
Do some phone sex with her. I want to hear it.
Are you wearing the little, the little Miami shorts I bought you?
Yes.
Are you really?
Well, actually, oh God, everybody's calling, Andrew.
No, come on.
So, no, I'm not wearing those. Not until tomorrow when you come home.
No, but so what are you wearing?
Oh, not telling you.
You wearing
This
one
is
of your
phone
little,
sex.
You wearing one of your little thongs?
Yeah. Stop. The fluorescent ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that all you're wearing?
Why are you helping?
Oh, sorry.
Are
you helping? I just become a threesome.
Well, I'm there. That's not funny.
I'm gangbanging.
Nobody looks like a thong in her. I got to be
Well,
honest.
go ahead. Go ahead. Do the phone sex. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Go ahead.
I'm serious. I mean,
ahead.
that's like when I buy her, like you go and buy a girl like Nick. All I buy is thongs.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
she's
Act
not,
like we're
she's
not
not,
here.
she's not like Robin. She's not like
She's not built up
top
top,
heavy.
yeah.
Go ahead, say it. I'm not top heavy.
She has no
No,
titties.
but they go crazy.
She's leaning over. Are you leaning over the sink in your thong doing dishes?
No,
What's so great about that? Grime.
Well, do the phone sex. I want to get
I
off.
can't. It's my girlfriend.
I'll do it with her.
Don't do it.
Eleanor?
No, I don't care. You know what? I'm going to have to deal with it when I get there anyway.
Eleanor?
Yes.
So all you're wearing is a thong?
No offense, but Andrew's the only one that can get me.
Yeah, but Andrew's away on the road.
Yeah,
Believe me,
but
I'll
he
be
really,
calling her
Andrew
after
died.
this.
Don't worry,
Andrew
he calls
died.
me. He keeps me under control. He calls me and he takes care of it.
Believe me, I know what to do,
Oh, yeah.
especially with her.
Do you wear bras or do you not wear bras?
Sometimes, but there's really no purpose.
So are you an A or a B cup?
There isn't a cup for her. You don't get it.
No tits?
Your
Andrew,
tits are bigger
stop
than her
it.
tits.
My tits are
Look
better?
at Robin. Those are
I
fucking
do. I
tits.
have very small chest.
No,
But are your nipples
but
sensitive?
she's got a great shape. Don't talk. Her brothers
trying
really
to-
won't get mad. You
Yeah,
don't
but I
understand.
want to have phone sex.
No, no.
I would kiss your
only
nipples.
with Andrew.
Great. And I'm going to kiss your girlfriend's nipples all over
No,
fucking
you can't
head.
do that. Hey, come here. What's the matter with you?
Oh, they're very
You know what I mean? It's not even right. You don't let me talk
Well,
about
have
your
phone
fucking
sex.
girlfriend.
Then have phone sex with your girlfriend.
I'm not going to have fun. I don't need the whole world to hear me. You know, she knows what I'm going to do.
It really does annihilate the situation.
Yeah, I mean, believe me, I'm
I don't
good
hear
at
anything
that.
all that sexy.
What? I'm on the
You
air.
don't need anything that sexy.
I
No,
mean,
he
He,
doesn't
he
hear
only
it.
I would
wants.
like to hear sex talk. All right. Hey,
Your
listen.
fiance's beautiful.
Oh, yeah, she is. She's great.
You don't need anything.
Eleanor,
Yes.
I want to
Who's
meet
beautiful?
you. I want to meet you in person.
Okay.
I like you, and I wish you a lot of luck with the show.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank you. I'm
Eleanor.
sorry you have to put up with him.
I'm going to call you. Don't be mad and tell you know, Jimmy. I'm just goofing
I
around,
can't
Johnny.
help it. They're already driving there.
Then let him drive. Let them all drive. I'll take out the pipe.
Andrew.
Bye, baby.
No, I love you. Okay, I love
All
you.
right.
Love your thong.
I love you. All right.
All right.
Goodbye.
Love her in a thong.
No, you
Good
got
for you. I'm happy you got a nice love life. Honestly, I see she's a nice girl.
I can't be with a girl unless that's going on.
Yeah.
It's just
You
how I
love
am.
that. You have to have the mix-up. You
No,
know, like
you know
the
what?
thing.
It never.
You know you're a lucky man.
It never.
You're lucky. You got a nice girl in your life. You got nice kids.
Yeah, that
You got the
problems. I
team.
don't want to get into it.
Doesn't sound it to me. Sounds like a great girl.
She's a great girl. You know, you go with her then. You know, what do you want? I don't mean you go. You don't know what goes on.
You're lucky you got someone in your life. You're not an easy man to live
No, I'm
with.
not.
You're
I'm not. I'll admit-
you're crazy.
I'm not crazy, but I could get loud sometimes.
Yeah, and you get very forceful and very aggressive, and you think you're the
Which is what the part of me she likes.
Sometimes you don't negotiate.
A little bit.
Well, then
Little
what
bit.
keeps going wrong with these
I'm not
relationships?
saying anything. I'm not saying
Little bit
anything.
now.
But
If
if you,
everything is wonderful, what goes wrong?
No, but that's what goes on. You know, like she'll get called. Like
Did
she
you
don't go
edit
with the
anything?
comics. She don't go, but they call her,
I know, I didn't.
and
know
I'll
you.
say, "What the fuck is this guy calling you
You're
for?"
jealous.
I'm
You
not
are. You are. You're
All right.
jealous. It's
No,
nice.
I just don't like it
because you're jealous.
because I don't let the girls I'm friends with call me.
You don't want to.
No, I do want to, but I'm
No.
respectful of her.
You did you
No,
edit anything? Did you edit anything out of the show that was sensitive, or did you leave it all in?
No, I try to leave even more than they put in.
Right.
You know what I mean? The
Okay.
show is really, you know, it's a very, like I said, it's a real show. I mean, I show you, I try to give a glimpse into my crazy world.
Yeah, and that's
you know?
what I think people are going to be very interested.
Yeah,
to
I
see
don't
that.
hide when I'm getting out of bed. I want people to see, like, this is not, you know.
It's not all the glamour.
Yeah,
everyone
it's not
thinks.
all the glamour. That's
We
why I
see
got
you
mad at
here, and it looks glamorous.
Yeah.
But when you're
yeah,
in bed,
but when I
it's-
wake up, believe me, it's frightening.
did you,
know what I mean?
resent having cameras on you all the time?
I did it. I did. Where's? Can I have? You know, Uncle
No.
Lee loves you.
No, listen.
I'm not going to film anything.
Did you? No. Did
I'm
you,
not going to film anything.
No. You had some professional camera crews with you. No.
Yeah. No. What happened was this is
Right.
what happened.
Okay.
This is how the show got sold. I filmed the show that
Right.
nobody asked for.
Oh, and now you sold it.
So what happens is. A lot of the time, it is just me filming. I call it robo dice.
Right.
Sometimes I do it with one cat. That's
I've
why I
seen
want
you
to
do
show
it.
you the camera.
I've seen you do it.
Okay, no, but not with these cameras.
I saw
Anyway,
you do it.
So then, when they start, there's three ways it's done. It's me filming me.
Yeah.
Like at night, like when I was aggravated right before I went to Boston to meet Artie. You know, I'm laying in the bed talking to the fucking camera, going, "I'm too fucking fat. I got this on my mind. I'm not focused the way I should be." Things like that.
So we see
so
the
I
inner
show,
workings.
Yeah, I show it.
Right.
You know, I'm not afraid to show it.
And Artie, you have worked with Dice.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm actually going to be part of an episode. I just signed my contract, and I can't wait. I can't wait to see how it all gets put
Yeah,
together.
it's all
man.
good. It's all good.
I saw the clips, and I really enjoyed the clips. Man.
Yeah, I'm trying to show realism. You know,
we get it. I'm gonna watch. You got us all convinced. There's no question we're going to see what you're up to. And according to Fred, this is something that should not be missed. Now,
Fred never gets
Well, you know,
excited
like,
Fred's not excited.
Absolutely not.
Honestly, Fred has liked
Very
one
little
other
on
show.
television.
Well, you know the goal is Giant Stadium. You know.
Yeah.
that.
What is your goal?
Well, professionally, I want to do something I'm very, like I say, into my kids, right?
Right.
Which you know, and
you want
I
them
know
to
you're
see
into.
you. You want them to see you.
I'm
at Giant
trying to
Stadium.
teach them by example.
Right.
You know, and they, you know, I went back. I did the garden in 2000.
All right.
You know, so they've seen something, but I want to do something so big because I'll be honest. I hate when I hear, and I'm not into politics or any of that shit. You know, that's not my thing. But I do hate when I hear people talk about ever since 9/11 about how this isn't the country it once was. And I'm trying to do something because to me it's still the greatest country and always will be, to do something so big in the world of stand-up that you can still, in this country, do any dream and push yourself to do anything you want in this country, and it's the only country you can do those things. No, but I'm serious because yes, it would be a personal goal. No, it would be a personal goal. It would be showing my kids, and it's like saying, "Hey, you." That's why I call myself almost like the Rocky Balboa stand-up.
This is Eleanor's brother on the phone. Yes, Joe. Yeah, go ahead.
She don't have a brother.
She doesn't. All right, then it's not. Okay.
I'm trying to tell you something.
Listen to me. I hear your dream. We heard you.
All right.
We heard you.
Do me a favor. I'll go. But you got my Uncle Nuts last night. He just wants to say hello. Can you come in a minute and say hello?
All right, real quick. Bring in
where's
your
Uncle Lee? Come on in, because
is this really your uncle?
Uncle Lee is with me since I'm 17 years old.
Okay.
He was a singer in the Catskills. He told you the whole deal.
You remember this guy.
So I call him my uncle.
I remember him.
And, you know,
Lee.
he was so he's also a big part of the television show.
Hi, Lee.
Howard, may I say this?
No, seriously. And I wanted you to come in when I was fighting with her because you were in the house when we left.
Who could calm you down more than me, Andrew?
No, it's the truth because he saw the fight.
Let him say something.
I have to say,
I'm just saying.
I actually can't believe I'm here. This show, the whole thing, the excitement is exciting me. I mean this. And I want to say something in all sincerity.
Go ahead.
What Andrew has done for me all these years.
Right.
The encouragement. Anytime I'm down. Giving me a reason to go on.
No, but the truth, Lee, no, because I was trying to explain how the show got.
No,
I will. No, but he gets a little nervous. I'm just saying something.
Are you nervous?
It's not about nervous. It's about being excited, Howard.
Right.
See, you maybe don't understand what you do to people. I'm telling you this. Everything Andrew has done for me, and no one has done more. I'm not stupid. I realize and want you to know. You are so responsible for what's going on.
Oh, that's nice.
No, it's not about being nice. It's about what a mensch, what a gentleman you are. And no, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say something to you.
All right.
We talked about preparation.
Right.
You must be prepared, and I say this from my heart. You have to be prepared. Remember, it wasn't raining when Noah built his ark. No,
right.
That's the preparation. And I am going to say something.
Lee, I asked you to tell him what the fuck happened in my house.
No, all right. Listen,
because
I got to move on. Dice, listen to me. I love you, and I'm pulling for you. And everyone, please watch Sunday night. Andrew Dice Clay, undisputed. I want to thank Uncle Lee. I want to thank Dice Man, and watch the show.
I'm going home to a war now.
Thank you, Dice. Thank you, Uncle Lee.
And remember, this is a country where any dream can come true.
That's the whole thing.
For the rain. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
I got to deal with this.
Dice.
Yeah.
Always problems, man, with these women.
It's just, I'm going to be in so much trouble now.
She's a firecracker, though. It seems like she's good for you.
No, they're all good for me. Don't you say? You'd be good for me.
I'd be a calming force in your life.
Would you see? That's what I need.
She's too much like you.
She's wild.
So what are you doing?
Well, you can't help who you fall in love with. That's how it goes. You know what I mean?
The heart wants what the heart wants.
Yeah, in the meantime, I go home, she knows what's going to happen, and then everybody's calm for the minute, and then I'll shower.
Do you still have a good time in there, Dice, despite...
Yeah, no, always. It's always great energy going on. You know, but I walk out, I'm like wiped out after I walk. You know what I mean? It's like I come out of there, I need a rest. Right? You know.
Now you're going to have to deal with more phone calls even after you get off the air from her?
Well, yeah, I shut my phone actually for now because I got to do more on Sirius now. And then I'll deal with it. I can't think about this animal, what I go with.
All right, man. Good luck with your show, Dice.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
John Hines, Steve Langford, come on in and tell us what's going on the Howard 100 newscast and also in the wrap-up show. Here's Steve Langford, everybody.
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Gary the Retard's birthday lunch, a sweet celebration at the Hawaiian Tropic Zone in Times Square. But the big news...
It was over $600.
What?
that lunch. Who was there?
Shuli was there.
All the freeloaders.
I gave $500 for Gary to eat, and every freeloader in the company showed up.
Oh my God.
Well, apparently a good piece of tape came out of it because the big news on the way there, Howard 100 Shuli getting a tremendous piece of tape, an NYPD officer in a patrol car, seeing the stern crowd on 49th Street, taking Gary to the restaurant, the cop suddenly announcing through his car loudspeaker, quote, "Shoo, shoo, retarded flu."
That's great.
An obvious homage to yesterday's Stern show.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you, officers. What else do we... Oh, there he is. There's Gary the retard going to lunch. All right. Let me see.
How you doing up there, Gary? What? Listen, Gary. Hey! Happy birthday, Gary. You do it on the speaker one time for us? Shoo, we caught it blue.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice. The officers are joining in on the fun. Yeah, go ahead, Steve.
Just 10 yards from that car, a man was being mugged.
What is this? Gary, I'm on the air. I can't. There's nothing funny about it. I got to do a show. What are you laughing about then? What are you laughing about? I said I got to get on the air.
And I laughed and I said, I know. I think.
Well, why is that funny?
Because of the wacky shit we have to deal with and how we have to come back.
No. Because I didn't give you an answer. I don't have an answer yet.
That's not true at all.
I will come up with an answer for
Howard,
you.
I totally wasn't making any weird comment about that.
He walks out. I go, Gary, I can't answer that question now.
And
I've got to go on the air. And he goes,
I'm snickering because we are forced to talk about important issues in 90 seconds. That's what I was.
But I said, let's continue after the show.
But that's what I was laughing at. I'm not allowed to laugh at that.
It's not funny. There's nothing funny. Why would you laugh? It's inappropriate.
Fun. It's silly.
You're silly. Silly, I agree with you. You laugh. He laughs. I'm like, what did I say that's so funny?
You didn't say anything. You're not that funny off the air.
I'm not funny. Why would you laugh?
It was. I'm laughing at the situation.
You just admitted it wasn't funny. Why would you laugh?
I laughed at the idiocy of the situation.
Of what situation?
That we're forced to try to talk about huge things in such a short time. That's all.
That's what you're laughing about?
You're making an issue out of nothing.
All right, go ahead. Go laugh. Go laugh in the hall, but don't do it in front of me.
See, I just laughed again.
This guy laughs at everything. I said to him, listen, we'll continue this conversation after. He goes, I'm like, that's so funny, but it makes me feel like an idiot.
That's a funny laugh.
Except I didn't laugh like that. That would be really funny if that's how it went down.
Ask the guys. Who was in there?
Oh, no.
What is going on over there?
Sal's, looking for attention. He's cowering in the corner. Benji's reacting to it in an odd way.
And we have a whole soap opera going on.
All right, Sal, no one can see you. He's got a big Gary mask on.
It's a funny Gary mask. How do you make that?
Put a mask on. You got to be able to see everything, asshole.
All right, thank you. All right, thank you. Sorry. I'm sorry, too. Sorry I hired you.
I got to give...
Oh, stop that.
No, I'm just joking. I love Gary.
I got to give a plug to this chick, Kim, who works for us.
Who's Kim?
I think she's an electrician or something. She made these cupcakes.
Oh, she did?
Holy shit. They are extraordinary. Kim, great job. I just met her, and I was happy to meet her.
Maybe she should go into business.
She makes homemade cupcakes and brings them in, right, Richard? Who is she?
I think she's one of the electricians.
Yeah, Kim. Yeah. Very nice girl.
But Gary did something with the cupcake that was so disgusting. He was in his office licking the icing off of the cupcake.
Hey, I'm in my office. You come in, you don't knock. You don't know what you're going to see.
And he goes, I'm not going to eat the bread. There's no carbs. And so he throws the bread away and just licks the icing off the cupcake.
There's no carbs in the icing?
I was joking about that, but at least I brushed my teeth, you fucking hillbilly.
At least I don't have your teeth.
I was going to say.
Good one.
Miss that, asshole, what'd you say?
I said at least I don't have your teeth.
If you keep on your way, though, you're not going to have your teeth either.
Sal's dancing to the Baba Booey song.
Gary, did you notice what he did this morning before the show?
What did he do?
What Gary did? He was trying to talk while he was clearing his throat.
Oh.
He was like, Gary, page 1. I got a clip for
I
it.
can't believe you fucking hillbilly piece of shit that never showers, never brushes his teeth.
How gross is it when he can't clear his throat? Am I
so
wrong about
funny.
that?
Yeah, we were all dying laughing.
You're both.
It's on preview page 1.
He comes in, he can't clear his throat. He goes, preview page. And I go, what? And he goes, I'm sorry.
You know what's great? How fucking perfect you all are.
I could watch a whole episode of this.
What if Sal dancing behind Gary?
With the songs going.
Sal's a good dancer.
Well, he was a white rapper, remember?
That's right.
Yeah, you managed to gross out Richard, the taint-smelling rotten tooth.
Sal has a giant blow-up of Gary's face that he straps onto his head, and it looks like a bobblehead, and he dances. Every time we play a song, he dances.
It's too much.
You got to watch that on Howard TV.
You know what's crazy too is there's 8 million songs you can dance to.
I know.
Baba booey, baba booey, baba booey, baba booey, baba booey.
So I would like to dance some more, Howard, but he's so fucking out of breath.
Baba booey.
And I'm Kim Kardashian, and we're here to see Howard Stern. We've never done a show, so we're excited. We're virgins to Howard. You love stealing my lines. I do always steal your lines. Chloe said that earlier.
It's your first time on the show. What do you guys expect?
I expect a little bit of craziness. We've never been on, the show. We've obviously watched it, heard it, been fans for a long time, so you never know what Howard will say. So we're just going to go with the flow today. It's early, so we might need a little, I might be like, what did you say? This might get our day going. Yes.
You guys ready, though?
We're ready.
All right, have fun in there today.
Thank you.
All right, Robin, we have a 2 stars of reality television, Kim and Khloe Kardashian.
Oh, we only have 2 of the sisters.
We have 2 of the sisters. Hey, girls.
See you.
Tell me what it's like to get on TV, be a reality star. What do you got to do? A lot of people want this. Are you surprised when you read in the paper that those people crashed the White House and stuff? Because they want to be where you guys are at. They want their own reality show. So
maybe we should have crashed the White House on our show.
In a sense,
that would be stalked
in a sense, yeah. Don't you feel pressure that you always have to come up with something sort of odd and almost antisocial to be interesting on the show? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but it was so funny because after season 3, we were like, okay, what are we going to do now? Like, what are we going to do? Season 4 is coming. Like, we're so not that interesting. And then Court got knocked up and this one got married, so we had season 4.
Now season 4 is fascinating.
Yeah, it's how do you get the reality show? You guys are on E?
Mm-hmm. On E, yeah.
On E.
Well, I think the dynamic of having 10 kids, my mom and Bruce, between the two of them, there's 10 of us. We all were kind of hanging out in LA, Hollywood, being seen. And, my mom met up with Ryan Seacrest and they came up with this idea. And
because Ryan Seacrest felt the family was interesting.
Yes.
And this was after, they had the sex tape of you with that guy. What's his name? Ray J. Which was great.
That guy, I like that name better.
Do you feel embarrassed by that tape, or are you happy about it in the sense that I heard Vivid paid you like $5 million for the tape? Is that true?
I don't think that anyone would ever be happy about something like that.
But it launches you in a way. I mean, the fame comes about because of the tape in a way. Same thing with Paris Hilton. When she got the sex tape, everyone really got interested in her.
I can get definitely how you could say that and think that. I think when you're going through it, like now I'm just like, oh, I wish no one would even bring that up. I wish no one would even talk about it.
But $5 million is pretty good. I don't care what you tell me. At the end of the day, that's decent money.
Nice.
Exactly. Did you guys grow up with money? Like your dad was Kardashian, the lawyer.
Robert Kardashian.
Yeah.
Robert Kardashian, who died of cancer, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was a very famous attorney, represented OJ and all that stuff. Your dad was a well-off guy, right?
Yeah, we grew up in Beverly Hills. We definitely had a really privileged life, but my dad was extremely strict. We all had to, get jobs. We knew at 18 we had to be out of the house. We had to pay for everything.
Out of the house at 18?
Was it traumatic? Was it traumatic for you when
we did?
Let me take you back a bunch of years. When your dad was alive, your mom was good friends with Nicole, OJ's wife.
Yes.
And the week before Nicole was murdered, that you guys actually went away on a vacation with her, right?
Yeah, every spring break we would go to Cabo San Lucas, Mexico.
And Nicole was beautiful and a nice person, right?
Yeah, incredibly sweet.
Right.
I was actually best friends with Sydney Simpson, their daughter.
Are you still in touch with Sydney?
No.
I feel like she kind of dropped off this blew her mind so bad that I feel like she's gone somewhere. I mean, I don't know where she lives.
I heard she's doing really well. I think
she moved and went to college, I think in Boston.
We speak to her brothers, her two brothers.
Right.
And
do you write
close
her?
with them.
Does anyone in touch with her from friends from the past?
No, not really.
And what was that like? I mean, here you were good friends with Nicole, and I guess you knew OJ killed her, and then your dad had to represent OJ.
I think at the time, I just believed me and my sister Courtney. Chloe was a little bit younger, but Courtney and I just believed everything that my dad would do. Right. We were such daddy's girls because we felt like, my mom had remarried so fast and it kind of broke my dad's heart and she moved on. So we just sided with my dad no matter what it was.
Right.
So at the beginning, my dad definitely did believe in OJ, couldn't believe that his best friend would do that.
So you think he really believed that he was innocent?
Yeah, for a long time.
Right.
And then, so we always were at my dad's house, and there was, Bob Shapiro and Johnny Cochran, and they're having all these meetings, and we'd go there.
You would go to the meetings, and OJ would be there.
Well, it was
and stuff?
at my dad's house, so everyone was
like
just
the
there
Bronco
trying to
chase
figure it
happened
out.
from my dad's house, all that stuff. We were very much in the heart of it all.
Was OJ at your house a lot, even planning his defense, or was he in jail? He was in custody, right? They didn't release him, right?
But
Okay, so
before he was staying at our house, and then we'd go to my mom's house where Faye Resnick was living, and she was really close to the Brown family, so we'd hear one thing, and
it was very divided.
OJ, and then going to my dad's house, and it was all pro OJ, and we're like, wait, what do we believe? And so
right, because your mom's probably sitting there going, "That's my best friend, and OJ killed my best friend, and now my ex-husband's defending him, and you guys are caught in the middle in a sense during this whole thing, saying, gee, who's right? Who's telling the truth?"
I know for us as kids, it was very hard. For me personally, I just felt like if I was at my mom's, I couldn't really talk about my dad. If I was at my dad's, I couldn't talk about my mom. Now, after the OJ trial was done, they became best friends, and my mom and my dad and my stepdad played golf together, and it was fine. But during the trial, it was awful for us kids.
So when OJ was found innocent, your dad was happy and your mom was miserable.
I think at the end, like if you notice, like
Your dad kind of removed himself after a while from it.
he kind of looked shocked.
Yeah.
When they read the verdict, we were all just kind of like...
OJ looked shocked.
Yeah, OJ. No one was more shocked than OJ, believe me. Yeah, that was, hey, where's your mic? Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Their father in particular, I can remember that. If you look back at that tape, he really is like, wow, what just happened?
But after the trial, your dad and OJ had a falling out, right?
I think so. He kind of kept it away from us. I mean, that was like Uncle OJ, and we'd see him all the time. So after that, I remember the day he got out of jail, I went to his house with my dad and, said hi to him. And then after that, I don't think we saw him again. I think they had a falling out.
OJ never hit on you guys?
No.
Uncle OJ?
Uncle OJ,
Uncle
no.
OJ. I'm surprised. I mean, why not?
Really, man.
Thank God.
Thank you, OJ. So you get on this reality show. Now, your parents divorced. Did your dad leave your mom, or did your mom leave your dad?
I think my mom was 12 years younger, and I feel like she just felt like
my mom left my dad.
Your mom left your dad.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're being a diplomat.
Yeah, my mom left my dad.
And your dad seemed like a really together guy and everything, so you probably felt bad for him.
Yeah.
You probably sided a little more with him. And then your mom runs off with Bruce Jenner, which is an odd
married
couple.
5 months after they divorced.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think they were having an affair? Is that what was going on?
No, they got introduced. They went on a blind date.
Right.
After they got divorced. Steve and Candace Garvey set them up on a blind date.
Another charming couple. Did you when you first saw Bruce Jenner, because you've spoken about his plastic surgery, and I'm fascinated by Bruce Jenner's plastic surgery, and he seems like a nice enough guy and everything, but he was one of the most handsome men in America.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could have had a face like that, I mean, I'd be like, what? I would never touch it. This thing, I'm trying to figure out what to do with it still. But I'm saying, if I had a face like that, and Bruce Jenner was like one of the best looking guys in the world. Every guy wanted to look like Bruce Jenner. What do you think? Did he go psycho in some way or berserk? Like, have you ever spoken to him about?
How old was he when he got his face
was in
too?
his, I think,
young.
He was young,
he
right?
Had his nose done in like not the top facelift, but like the bottom facelift. And a guy just talked him into it, and he was really insecure, and everyone has their own issues, and I guess he wasn't comfortable with himself, and he wanted to fix his nose, and the guy talked him into doing something else. And
was drastic.
I mean, he knows, like, when he got his face fixed recently, he was so afraid to do so. He was like, I don't even want to touch it again. I know they're going to be worse than what it was. So he knew it wasn't.
Do you like
good.
him?
I love him.
You love him.
I've known him since I've been 4.
Why do you think you guys love him so much? In the sense that here your mom left your dad and all, but yet you accept, like, right away.
Well,
you accept.
but my dad learned to, like, after they got over their issues, it wasn't Bruce. Bruce and my dad became best friends, and I really have this, like, respect for Bruce for finally opening up to us and talking to us and telling us, he did have insecurities. He's not perfect. He was feeling this way, and would talk to us and say, I hope you girls don't get asked these uncomfortable questions about me, and I hope I, don't make you feel uncomfortable. And it was really courageous of him to do it on the show.
So he's a good guy.
He's a great guy.
The best guy.
I think why I personally love Bruce so much is because he's never tried to force himself on us as, I'm your dad now. He's always been like, so accepting of knowing he's our stepdad, and he loves us.
Push the role.
Yeah, I noticed on the show,
and I love that.
He kind of really has a good way of just staying out of things.
He does.
He steers clear. Even if your mom gets nutty with you and gets all permissive and all this, he seems to know that this isn't my scene.
Right.
I don't have control over these girls. I can only give them advice if they ask.
He's really secure in himself in that aspect that he can, and also I love that he lets us love my father still, even though he's not jealous of that.
He's not jealous and doesn't get insecure.
Right. There's pictures of my dad all around the house, and
he's got to deal with it.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
You guys still live
your true living situation?
Yeah. You don't live with your mom,
Everyone
do you?
thinks we live at home.
No.
I'm married, so I live with my husband.
But where do you live? Chloe doesn't even have a house yet. Do you?
I move in on the 21st. Finally.
But what do you do? So when you say there's pictures of your dad all around the house, now that you guys are out of the house, why would you? Oh, in your own homes, you're saying you have pictures.
No,
of
in our
your
homes,
dad.
even in my mom's. I mean,
Why does your mom still have pictures of
They're
your dad?
pictures of like my little sisters who are Bruce's and my mom's kids. Like,
but they would call my dad Uncle Robert.
They were really close towards the end.
You ever see Bruce naked?
Ew, no.
Never seen his penis?
I would die.
You would kill yourself.
I would kill myself if I saw his penis. I would die. I wonder if he has bikini waxes.
I wonder too, because he seems a little, feminine that way. He's not.
He's very hairless, actually. Like
Right.
I've seen his chest.
Right.
He's like still ripped for being
He really
like 60.
is.
Yeah, he's in good shape.
He's like 80,
but
not
he
60.
vows to never work out ever again.
Because he
like
probably
lift weights.
because he
He's so
did it his
high.
whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me understand something now. What's with you two? Only black guys? Is that the thing?
I'm only black guys.
She's only.
What
I'm
happened
not.
there? I mean,
Once
what
you
is
go
that?
black, you just never go back.
Is that true?
Not true.
For
I don't
me,
think it's true.
All right, I don't know much.
Kim, when have you gone back from black?
I've had a boyfriend my whole life.
Well, and he's been black. So what are you talking about?
I'm just saying I'm a totally half and half.
Where's the other
completely.
half?
Like before.
Why
And then once you went black, you haven't gone back. So hello, it's a true statement.
No, but I'm saying I would though. Like I would.
You would go back, but you don't.
Completely.
Your sister's
Well,
right.
just because I have a boyfriend. But if I didn't,
So
I would,
hello, shoulda, woulda, coulda. I don't understand the logic in this comment.
Because I would.
Don't you think your sex tape was so outrageous because you were with a black guy? Like, still, white America has a hard time with that, and here you are, beautiful young girl having sex with a black man on the tape. I mean, it's still pretty taboo, right?
Yeah.
I knew girls like you
I think so.
growing up. I knew this girl. She was really hot. She'd only date black guys. Like, she could not be with a white guy. Her parents were really distressed about it. And so she started dating my friend who was white, but he looked black. He had like a fro and very broad features and stuff. And he looked sort of traditionally black. So, and then, but then she was fucking a cook behind his back because he was a real black guy.
Right.
He had the whole thing going on.
Honestly,
What is it? How do you think this all
well,
happened?
for me being, I don't know how it happened, but for
I
me
think
being,
maybe because we have such like big asses. Like the black guys like love a big ass.
Yeah, but you love the black guys. You love the black man.
I do.
Was it? Did you ever have sex with a white guy?
No,
Never.
never me. No, I've never. No, never.
And growing up, did you
so
only
weird.
fantasize
Never.
about black guys?
Yeah, I mean, now that I'm older, I definitely look. I think when I was younger, it was more all about black guys. Now that I'm older, I look at a lot of white guys. They're always older white men, though. And I'm always like, he's really attractive. When I was younger, I never thought so. But the older I get, the more I'm like, oh, he's a handsome man.
Was there a time when even your mother sat you down, or your father when he was alive, or even Bruce Jenner and sat you down and said, listen, I'm not prejudiced. I'm saying, but what is going on here?
Yeah,
Can't you be with a white guy? Who sat you down? Yeah, right.
Well,
Who
my
sat you down?
father like always wanted us to be with an Armenian guy.
Right.
And we were just like, okay.
Where are you
but-
going to find one of those?
Yeah. Where am I going to move to? Armenia? Yeah. That's a tough one to. All right. That's a little too narrow.
Yeah. I would say my dad had issues with it. And then after, the whole OJ thing, I think he was like, this could happen to you guys. Like, he got really.
After the OJ thing, he got sort of racist about it, right?
Really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he
But
didn't
then
want.
he realized that it just was going to be the way it was.
Right.
So it wasn't going to change.
And so, how old were you girls when you started having sex with black guys?
Well, I had a boyfriend in high school from when I was like.
Where'd you meet a black guy in Beverly Hills?
Well, I went to an all-girls Catholic private school.
That's hot.
That's what ruined us.
Right. That's what did it. Was your first kiss black?
No, my first
No.
boyfriend was not.
Mine wasn't. No.
Oh, how disappointing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
They obviously they turned me away. Jeez.
Are black guys, you think, better in bed? Is that the thing?
Don't know.
You don't know because it's all you've ever slept with.
Yeah.
But you've had both.
I'd say it's just all about the chemistry between people. I'm really
Right.
uncomfortable when I talk about personal.
I'm not.
What, about sex?
Yeah. I don't know why I get really nervous.
People, honestly, I think people perceive Kim as being so outgoing and like
the
very
sexual person.
You do seem sexual to me, though.
She's not at all, and she's
but I always
so
see
shy.
pictures of you in bikinis and showing off your new body.
I like to go to the beach and stuff.
But that's
I'm
very sexual. I mean, you're putting it out there. It's
I
hot.
guess so. I guess you would see that. I guess I would put that out
Are
there.
your boobs real?
They are. Mine are.
Both of you?
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Nice rack.
Courtney's aren't.
She isn't. Mine aren't as big as hers, but she's
Kim's
a nice
got
rack.
huge boobs. What are you, a D?
I'm a 34D.
Nice.
Oh, Christ.
What every woman should be.
I'm a
Tease
B.
us white guys.
Sorry.
No, I like hers too. Don't worry.
Do you get angry
I
that your
actually
sister was
don't.
born with a D and you were not?
No, I like my boobs.
I would pray when I was in like 11, when I was like 11, my boobs started to get really big, and Courtney, who's my older sister, was so flat. And I would cry and she would make fun of me, and in front of all the guys, like at school, she would just like totally make fun of me. Not at school, but the guys outside of school, and she would just be like, Kim has the biggest boobs, and the biggest nipples, and like make fun of me when I was 11.
Do you have big nipples?
Not really, no. But
There's nothing wrong with that. No shame in that.
But she would say these embarrassing things because at like 11, I was so embarrassed that I had huge boobs. And
You were good friends with Paris Hilton. Both of you were, or just Kim?
I was when I was younger.
You were. And you were friends with Nikki. So Paris Hilton, you would think would be happy for your success in the sense that she sort of came out of nowhere. Her family was interesting. Her background was interesting. She became a reality star. You could say the same for you guys. You were not anyone famous, but somehow through this sort of wacky lifestyle, wild lifestyle, hanging out in clubs and things, people became aware of you. But Paris Hilton is jealous of you, isn't she?
You know what? I haven't talked to her in a few years.
Why? You were good friends.
We were good friends.
What happened? You got famous and she couldn't deal with it, right? Be honest.
If you say so.
I'm asking you. What was the falling out? Did you ever say to her, Paris, what's going on here?
I never did.
Why?
It was one time we just didn't speak again.
And you guys know why you're not speaking. Let's be honest.
Well, I mean,
why be afraid to say it?
I did speak to her once when she went on a radio station and said that my ass looks like cellulite, like in a trash bag or something. She went on a radio station and she did call me to apologize.
Cottage cheese.
That your ass has cottage cheese in it.
That's what she said.
She needed to put you down. So what does she feel? You copied her success, or
I'm sure
somehow you take away from something that she has?
I'm sure, but we've never had a conversation about it. We just one day did not speak again.
Don't you guys compete for the same dollars in a sense that part of the way you guys make a living, you can show up at a club and get paid $25,000 or something for just showing up, just to be at a party?
I mean, you would think that. You would think that for me, like with all my friends, I would love for my friends to do it so then I could be like, hey, let's do it together. Let's see if we can get like a package deal and let's go and host the party.
But I feel like
together.
also us as sisters, when we were instilled with these things, we're better as three than we are as one. Like three heads are better than one. But
there's power in numbers, and I think that sometimes people forget that. And if you like, I've had the same best friends since literally kindergarten, and my sisters are my best friends. So I don't have that switching of friend stuff. Yes, we grew up together. Our moms are good friends. I love her family. She showed me. It's cool because she's a really smart girl, and she showed me a lot that I never was aware of. Like I was, I moved out to the Valley with the boyfriend, and when we broke up, I felt like I wanted to move back to Beverly Hills where all my friends were. She showed me so much. I was